Hello, we're live. NFL draft coverage 2022. Who's going where? I'm joined by Kenny and myself. Brandon's going to join us a little bit. He's eating some cake, apparently.
Eating that cake.
Greco's going to come on later, he said. I'm assuming he's seeing who the Cowboys pick before he comes on and talks the shit.
Oh, dude. If you go back and you look at the quarterbacks in Daniel Jones's class, you really can't. You know what I mean? Like, he was the best available.
Really? You think so?
Dwayne Haskins and Drew Lock were the next two quarterbacks.
Hey, Dwayne Haskins, may he rest in peace.
I'm not saying nothing negative. I'm not saying anything negative about the guy. Like, yeah, but when it comes to playing time and efficiency on the field, he has not seen the field as much as Daniel Jones. Drew Lock's on his second team. He's not.
The crazy thing about Daniel Jones, coming from a Giant fan now, is he has these like moments where you're like, man, if he could just do this all the time, like at least weekly. I don't do like he doesn't gotta be running like, but there are times where he like breaks off with a run, and you're like, all right, I can see the glimmers of like, I don't say greatness, but like you see, like, oh, he could be really good.
I agree.
If it's just like this all like every week, if it's consistent, it's like that's my issue with Daniel Jones. I have no issue. Like I don't think he's terrible, but I just think he's one of those guys. He's a good backup, like really good backup. Like he's like, Daniel Jones can win one game, like that kind of shit.
Well, my whole thing is, what was it? Did you watch that interview that Baker Mayfield did recently, where they got into talking about the Browns, and he was pretty much saying he's like, I've been through like 3-4 head coaches since I got into the league, 3-4 offensive coordinators.
That's hard. That's a hard thing to do when this different system is constantly coming in. And Daniel Jones had to go through that. He did have to go through that. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, does Daniel Jones, has he been struggling? Yeah, of course. But when you're constantly changing stuff up, you haven't had a good offensive line, your wide receiving core, if you want to go into it before you sign Kenny Golladay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and Kenny Golladay didn't do jack last year.
No, yeah, it wasn't helpful. But again, that offense was non-existent last year. It wasn't.
I agree.
They were also
rough
hurt though. They were hurt a lot.
Hi. Howdy.
Yeah. What's going on, pal? How's life in the Great White North?
It snowed here yesterday.
Jesus Christ, bud.
Like, I woke up in the morning, I came downstairs, and I could, like, the snow had accumulated on the ground, and I was just like, how is this life? This is end of April.
Yeah, for real.
It was, and the worst was 2 days beforehand, it was 80 degrees.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah. That's why people are getting mad sick around here. Because 2 weeks ago, it was 85 degrees. Everybody was walking out in shirts. Now everybody's back in sweatshirts. And
that's why you have to start wearing shorts in February to get your body accustomed. Let me go. Open up a window. They haven't even started, like, the draft proper yet, have they?
I don't think so.
They started. Yeah. They had that beginning video.
Today, some young man's life will change.
Yeah, let's talk about everybody in this guy's life who's died.
Every terrible thing that has led him to this moment. The culmination of 20 years of play.
Yeah, they're interviewing
less. Because guys are not getting into football.
They're interviewing Kayvon Thibodeau. It's like, it says here that your mother was addicted to crack cocaine.
Oh yeah, what was it? Whose mother? Like, was it the wide receiver that Jerry Jones tried to find out if his mother was a Des Bryant?
Yep, that's Des Bryant.
Des Bryant's mother was a prostitute.
That's great.
Des, did your mom do anything special? Did you have a lot of special friends?
Yo, Aiden Hutchinson's girl looks like a high-class Sweet D from It's Always Sunny.
When she was
you know some of these broads
trying to get in the news, when she was trying to get the news by showing her cooter at the nightclub.
Yep. Yeah.
You know, some of this is like the moment that they've been waiting for. They're just like, meal ticket.
Oh yeah, dude.
Plus
Can I?
the white girlfriends with the black players, right? Yeah, especially.
Oh
yeah.
my god! Remember Russell Wilson's girlfriend draft night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you
The
saw it.
one that he left for
Oh,
fucking Ciara.
Little
Dude,
did
I
she
wonder
know.
what that chick's doing right now.
Yeah.
You know that night she thought she was on the gravy train.
Yep.
All her troubles were over, and now
Yep.
she's looking at this motherfucker.
Yes, I love that they boo this guy when he first comes up on stage.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Goodell. Yeah, no, Goodell has like that's legendary heat,
Yeah.
but justifiably so. He is
Yeah.
incompetent at his job, and he makes $20 million a year.
Who is that?
Dude,
Derek
he's
Carr?
from around here. He's
Buffalo?
from Jamestown.
Oh,
New
oh
York.
yeah, no, you'd be surprised of how much of the league is from like that whole Ohio, Western Pennsylvania, Buffalo belt.
Oh yeah. Rust Belt,
Like-
baby. Poor money.
Yeah, well, no, just like that's the home of the football guy is what I call it.
Oh hey, Darren Waller's on stage. Let's get somebody to interview him and talk about his drug addiction problems.
Marcus Allen, that great player.
Derek Carr. Derek, I don't get any respect in this league, Carr.
I think he deserves a little bit.
Dude, he definitely does.
Yeah, right? I think he deserves a little bit.
He's officially now Stafford without the rings.
Yeah.
The ring.
No, yeah. How about that Henry Ruggs, huh?
Yeah, Jesus, that was a great pick. That was just gangbusters.
Dude, I drafted him in like every dynasty league I've ever.
Yeesh.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Well, I
oh
mean-
yeah, money, and then he kills a guy. Awesome.
Yeah. So, man, some of these guys, this is their first time ever getting money. They're gonna go fucking nuts.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
I did. Not, I saw the no.
I know I would.
Dude, if I had that, yeah.
He just got Ice Cube. He just called Ice Cube on stage. That's sick.
The fact that Ice Cube was down with like the crowd is kind of weird, but rapper
He did.
actor.
Yeah, he's going run nuts right now. He's
Yeah, like because that wasn't planned. They just happen to have a song queued up for him and everything. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
not work.
Oh, come on, bro. You don't think that was organic?
No,
You don't
nothing
think-
with Roger Goodell happens organically.
You don't think Ice Cube bought a front row ticket to the
It's
draft?
all
Yeah.
contrived and
Just
fucking
happened to be
image.
sitting right there directly in
Yeah,
front of
just
Roger
happened to be
Goodell.
right there in the prime camera position where.
Jaguars got the first pick, right? What's his face gonna come out? Tony Khan announced something about AEW Forbidden Door.
What is he doing in Newark?
I said, is Tony Khan gonna come out and announce the first round draft pick and then announce that Forbidden Door at the NFL draft?
They should have.
I
They
would.
should have Kenny Omega do the first
I would.
overall pick.
That would be great publicity. That'd be great publicity
I mean,
for your
what
company.
was it? They had Urban do that fucking
Yeah,
Stadium Stampede shit.
that's what I'm saying, dude. I would. That's great. That would great be. That would be
And
great.
what was great was Tony Khan went on like all the sports shows and stuff like that, like while he was cross promoting AEW, and they were all asking him Jaguars questions. He's like, "Oh, Urban's changing the culture down there. Like it's such a breath of fresh air." Yeah. How long did that last?
It lasted about as long as it took for him to grind up on some broad.
Where the hell are they? I know
Las
they're in
Vegas.
Vegas. Just what?
At the stadium.
Where? Oh, okay.
At the stadium, I think.
They're just like at like McCarran Airfield or some shit.
Or it's at some like concert venue probably. Well, you dude, the NFL expense no expense. They're probably like, yo, this airfield, just put it right here.
Yeah.
Just put it right here. Because remember in
Just-
Chicago, they just were like, right here's good. And
Yeah,
it's
right here's good.
there.
Right here in the middle of the fucking city.
They're like, right here's good.
We should have like if we were more advanced in our content creation levels, we really should have done the like. All right, I'm here to try out for the NFL draft.
Yeah.
Is that some sort of like application? Do I have to pre-register?
Did you bet? Did you bet on the top 10 players?
I didn't because I absolutely took a complete bath yesterday on another one of my legendary quad sport parlays that died on the first leg. Everything else hit except for fucking Liverpool. The one time Liverpool can't score 3 goals. Killed me.
That's bud. Let's fix this offensive line, Brandon. What do you say? Huh?
Yeah, I take Evan
Project-
Neal,
projecting a offensive lineman and then a cornerback. That's what they're projecting.
Evan Neal, and fucking Kyle Hamilton from fucking Notre Dame. That's who I want. That's just Kyle Hamilton is personally just my Notre Dame hat. But
I'm seeing all the projections. Mel Capper is a offensive lineman and then a cornerback.
Fuck Mel Kiper.
Speaking of that,
yeah, I hope they just don't do something boneheaded and like trade. Like, don't overthink this. Don't try and trade back.
I know
take
fucking
the two-
Pat McAfee's got a live special going right now, but I don't know if he's showing anything from the draft.
No, because he can't.
He's
Because
not allowed, right? Yeah, he's not allowed.
yeah. But you could
The
talk
only-
about what's going on.
The
Are we
only
you're live streaming this, or are we just?
Yeah,
chilling?
I'm on YouTube right now live, bud.
Okay, I did not know that.
The only
thought we
smart
were-
trade I would see that the Giants should consider is if they get like one of
Baker.
the teams ahead of them right now.
Baker
like,
Mayfield
offers
is
them
still a
first-round
Cleveland
pick
Brown.
next-
Yes.
Huh?
Baker Mayfield's still a Cleveland Brown
Yeah.
currently.
Right now, as of this moment, yes.
Yes. Okay. You think?
End of
you
the
think?
night, who
You
knows?
think? Yeah. You think something's gonna happen with him tonight? I think so too. Could you imagine? If
It
he's a New
could.
York, I hope he's not a New York Giant, but could you imagine if that?
I mean, I wouldn't hate it.
I don't know. I don't know
like-
if I like that. I don't know if I like that.
I wouldn't like it at the expense of like fixing the offensive line. Like, as long as if they take somebody for the offensive line and instead of getting some of the defense, they get Mayfield, and they're just like saying, all right, quarterback competition, it's gonna be Baker or Daniel Jones next season.
Because did you hear they didn't re-up his 5th-year option?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because they didn't want to pay him.
man, make a break year for this fucking guy. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't want to pay him $20 million next season.
Especially if he's mediocre at best.
Yeah, if he's Eli without the clutch gene, which is what I'm getting the distinct feeling of, that he's. It's a quote MJF mid.
This is what everybody said going for.
Mid.
Trayvon Walker. Tramana.
Mana.
Do you have to speak? Ooh, hello.
It still amazes me how bad the Jaguars are every year.
Consistently, yes.
Like I'm not even gonna lie. I never would have guessed that they were gonna get Urban to come
Yeah,
in.
no one thought it was going to fall apart
Yeah.
as spectacularly as it did.
That's fact.
Eventually,
Like that's. It really looked like he forgot everything he ever knew about football, and like he hadn't watched a game in 5 years. And it was
yeah,
just
because
like,
he didn't know who Aaron Donald was.
like
Who's this 99 guy? He's pretty good.
hey, this guy's a problem. We should have game planned for him.
Why did we get him? He's fucking huge, and he fucking moves.
I like this guy, 99.
This guy, he's good. He's good. Well, what's his name?
He got a real motor on him.
It's Aaron Donald,
You'll
three-time
excuse me.
defensive player
You'll-
of the
you'll
year.
excuse me. I'm gonna go to my nightclub and grind up on some nights.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to my bar and ground up on some co-eds.
Yeah. Got some hot trim at my nightclub. I don't have time for this football stuff.
I got my goddamn check. Who cares?
Is that
Man,
like Mike?
This shit is a lot harder than fucking Ohio State.
I'm gonna be real upset if the Jaguars take that milk toast ass motherfucking Aiden Hutchinson. He does not fit in Jacksonville.
No, I want Hutchinson to go to Detroit just
Oh,
for
yeah.
the Michigan connection.
Yeah,
If he doesn't go, if he's
he fits that city, that the coaches. He fits like the whole persona up there a lot more than he fits.
Is
just in
that Tony
Jacksonville.
Khan right there? Tony Khan's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right there in the front, sitting in the front. Now, this is how stupid.
Yeah, but he's not the one making the final call. He's in
I know,
the
I
room.
know,
Yes.
I know you're repping the team. He's wearing a Jaguars jacket, yes, but right now you're on ESPN. You should be wearing.
I think that's the only jacket he ever wears, or he knows he's going to be on camera, so he wears that jacket because he thinks it's like.
Do you think if Vince McMahon owned an NFL team, he would just pull a sick power move and he'd make all the picks?
Vince would definitely no. I think Vince would get smart people around him. Like he would get football people.
I
Like,
wanna,
he
I
knew
wanna
this-
say he would Jerry Jones it.
You would
Look at
like.
Look at him.
I want to pick a quarterback. I want to draft a punter in the second round.
Imagine that.
He's gonna puke.
He's gonna punt.
Look at him. Look at him. He's so vascular. Yeah, but he has a sub 6'4". He has a sub 740.
He runs a 12.40.
Yeah,
That's
he's
not good. That's not good.
he's literally never even seen a football field before. He's just some jacked white dude that you found.
Kenny, have you been watching USFL or have you been watching it, Brandon? Is it any good?
I am not that much of a degenerate yet where that's literally the only you're only watching the USFL is if you know somebody who's playing in the USFL or you are a degenerate gambler and Goodell Heat. There's no heat like Goodell Heat.
Trayvon Walker's off the board. Trevon Walker off the board. Look at that face. You see that smiling face right now? That's the face of a guy who knows he's going to a dumpster fire. That's what that is. I'm gonna take the money. I'm gonna take the money.
He's gonna get paid. He's just like, well, I'm a jag. This is it.
Look at him. They were like, "You sure you want to go there, baby?" Well, I don't want to be that asshole that says no. I'll just take this
I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this check. I'm gonna take this check.
First round draft pick money.
Yeah, like that's. They don't have first round draft picks. Don't have to wait to get paid. They're getting
No, yeah, you get. Well, it's like you get an automatic.
first overall picks. They
That's
get
what I'm saying.
paid.
Yeah, you get paid.
They get paid pretty good. Not like $20 million a year type shit like they used to get. Like what was Sam Bradford on his swing when he first came into the league? He was on like a
Defensive ends are usually pretty good though.
yeah. Well, no, some of them are like on $100 million deals when they first get into the league. Like until the lockout and they redid the rookie pay scale, that was the case. They were having to pay these guys like elite money.
You see this Ember Moon shit
What'd you do now?
where she said on that Chris guy that I don't know his name, but she was like, we would have meetings and we would be told we have to dress more sexy. Yeah, and she's like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna dress like Mandy Rose. She's like, I'm here for kids. Like my character's like Ember Moon, and like she's like a cartoon character, which I agree 100% with Ember.
Yeah, no. No one. That's the shit that fucking what's his name got the Washington's owner got in trouble for. Like,
I dress more sexy.
yeah,
Sex
like,
sells. Everybody wants to be like Dr. Bus from Winning Time. I can understand now why all the Laker people are upset with that show. No, none of the Laker players like that show. Like none of them. In fact, I think
we have to make our Patriots. We have to make our Patriots way show.
Jerry West is like suing them. Man, he's like, I was not like that. He goes, you know what it is?
It wasn't that miserable.
I think maybe he was. Because why are you
He
this
just
angry
doesn't
about
remember. It was
Like,
30 years ago.
That's not even that. Just like, why are you this angry about it? You're like, God damn it! You're not gonna let everybody know that I was a piece of shit.
God, all right, I was miserable. Okay, my career had broke me.
What I just missed?
Oh, we were talking about winning time.
Travada. He got picked first. He's on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Trevon Walker?
Yeah,
Trevor
Walker went off
Walker.
the board first,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Trash.
he looked oh so happy to be going to Jacksonville.
Dude, he had a
Trash.
smile. He had a
Mhm.
smile of, yeah, I'm gonna go to this dumpster fire, make my money, and leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here for 4 years, then get traded.
Yeah, or just not resign with another team. Who's gonna?
No, they'll like it's to the point now where like
Here we go.
you,
Here we go.
you know if you're gonna keep a guy or he's gonna resign.
There you go. Sweet D.
Aiden Hutchinson. All right,
Yeah,
so
it's going to form so far.
so far this this is going exactly as people predicted it.
I really hope the Giants get Kayvon Thibodeau.
I wouldn't.
They're saying he's going third. So we'll see.
No way.
They're saying third right now. Yeah.
I mean, he
It's
might.
going to be interesting because this is the first year where there's no like quarterback that okay, this guy's going to change your team.
For anybody listening, Aiden Hutchinson went number 2 to the Lions. So that's who's on the Lions list.
You know what blows my mind, by the way?
What?
Houston, instead of trading with the Browns and trying to get Baker or Kareem Hunt or Nick Chubb or any of the other talent, they just traded for all of Cleveland at the same time. Like, you're trading for Deshaun Watson. Why wouldn't you try to get
It's
rid of
Baker Mayfield back in the trade.
Yeah. Like, why? Like, so either Houston was like, no, we'd rather have Davis Mills, or like they asked for him, and Cleveland was like, no, he's in our plans.
Yeah. I dig the suit game. There's a lot of good suit game for a white guy. He's not completely swaggerless like Mac Jones was last year. Like Mac Jones, I think I know it wasn't, but Mac Jones acted like last year it was his first time around black people.
Oh yeah,
Like he was just very uncomfortable in that green room. Like
nothing was better than the draft night last year.
Or was it Zach Wilson? No, I think it might have been Zach Wilson. Yeah,
Zach Wilson, hanging out
Mormon.
with all the fucking the real thug dudes.
yeah, that's what
And
it was.
they're
Not
like
Mac
doing-
Jones, Zach
they're
Wilson.
dancing and shit, and he's like,
Huh.
BYU.
I went to BYU. There wasn't many black people there.
No.
What was it? I'm trying to remember what the line was from the Book of Mormon. Was like, in 1965, God changed his mind about black people.
Like, I'm a big Michigan guy. I just got a feeling Aiden Hutchinson's gonna suck.
Yeah, you can never really tell with these Big Ten guys.
No. Like, the only guys that came out and like you knew they were gonna be good were the Bosas.
Yeah, because Clowney came out of South Carolina, so that's.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Clowney wasn't a Michigan guy. There was somebody. He was on the cover of NCAA football like one of the last years. Denard Robinson.
Yeah, Denard Robinson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people thought he was gonna like change the game and stuff like that, and well,
Trash.
he did not.
He did not. Remember when Michigan had that heavyset black quarterback who was wearing like number 88?
Yes.
That was great.
The first couple of picks always go like fast in the draft, and then like after 10, it slows down. Like it's crazy that sometimes this show could go to midnight.
Dude, it's crazy how long it takes teams to pick.
Yeah.
Like you've got to have like I don't doubt that there's times where like you've got all your contingencies and then somebody just like trades up and swerves the shit out of you.
Yeah.
You're sitting there like, wait, oh god.
Do what now?
All right, we're taking a kicker.
Trade the pick.
Or what was it, Minnesota a bunch of years back? They just missed they missed the time,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they got like they had to wait until like the team after them put their pick in.
yeah.
It's like, how are you that ill
Incompetent.
equipped?
Yeah. The pick is it. Oh, look at I like the Vegas theme that they kind of got going on.
Isn't it? It's in Vegas, right?
Yeah. It's very
Yeah.
Ocean's. How many Ocean's 11 references have there been all night? Or are we just that's
I don't
too
think
old
we're-
of a movie to be
I haven't
referencing
seen
at
any.
this point?
This has got to be Thibodeau.
That's what they say. He was going to go to the Texans. Let's say.
Is it Bill O'Brien's not in charge anymore, right? He's not making picks.
Let's say.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! That was the guy that was supposed to go to the Giants. Giants might
Wow.
get to Thibodeau then.
The Jets can still take him, man.
Yeah, the Giants this guy was projected to go to the Giants.
It's one of the ones that they're
Seventh, yes,
want
seventh
Kyle
or whatever, this ninth or whatever. Yeah.
I want Kyle Hamilton, or if not Kyle Hamilton, Sauce Gardner, if only for the name Sauce.
What kind of sauce?
I'm assuming hot sauce. Maybe
that
barbecue
damn one,
sauce. Go Tigers, Derek Stigley. Go Tigers.
I love that their big hype video for him is competed against Jamar Chase during LSU practices in 2019. Oh, so 3 years ago.
Once guarded Jamar Chase.
Yeah. Once guarded Jamar Chase when they were both freshmen.
Intercepted a pass from Joe Burrow a few times in practice. Third draft pick overall. Not even intercepted. Tipped a few passes of Joe Burrow.
I really thought when they just showed Derek Stingley Jr., I thought that was Jamar Chase.
I forgot who the Jets were going to pick.
Oh boy.
See how they fucked this up.
Yeah. The Jets draft some unknown tight end.
And I called that shit. I was watching that match yesterday.
No, the beat FTR match?
Yeah, and I was literally Deshaun was sitting there with me, and I was like, "Oh, that match."
Didn't I say how many times
Yeah.
how many times were they going to reference Brett and Owens in
like,
WrestleMania?
I'm gonna send you something right now because they literally took spots from Brett versus Razor, and I said it to him: Brett versus Benoit and Brett versus Owen. I said he just did. I said that's exactly what Benoit did when Owen died in the tribute match, and he goes, "What?"
Yeah.
I go, "That's Benoit move," and he goes, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah, man."
Oh, snap. Did I lose you? Nope, you're there.
We're still here.
Over here.
Did somebody kick their leg out of their leg?
Yeah, like well, no, I loved this. Like I told him, I was like, I explained it to him. I was like, you see how they just chain wrestled, and then the one guy got poked in the eye, but he thought it was on purpose, but it was by mistake, and then he got angry. So now it's a fight. Now they're punching each other. He goes, yeah. I go, that's what's missing from wrestling. He goes, oh, okay. I was like, yeah. I was like, that whole little storytelling thing they just did there. Yeah, that's not there.
Subtleties.
Yeah, Sammy
Who
Guevara
needs storytelling when
took
you can
a
book celebrities.
Sammy Guevara took a back body drop onto a barbed wire wrapped ladder and no sold it. And this is not an exaggeration. no-sold it. He bounced off of it, got to his feet, springboarded back onto the ladder, just to get pushed off so Scorpio Sky could win the belt. And people are going to tell me that Sammy Guevara is good? You're fucking crazy. That guy sucks. That guy
But he's
sucks.
athletic.
Yeah, okay.
Athletic
That's
and
where,
good looking.
that's where it starts and stops, bud. Because he sucks. He's not good.
He's no Bad Bunny.
Logan Paul was good too.
Logan Paul wasn't bad. He was with a little bit of training. Logan Paul could be a white hot heel, I think.
Yeah. Because don't make me root for Logan Paul. Like that's
No, he would be the great heel. But you know who is? He's this generation's. And I said this then, and even though I didn't want to, with Kevin Featherline,
yeah.
because Kevin Featherline was a great heel. People hated that guy. He had that white
Yes.
heat.
Yeah, because he was banging Britney
White
Spears.
hot.
Yeah, and he didn't have to do anything. And he was like a dirtbag who was banging Britney Spears.
Yeah, a backup dancer.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what Logan Paul has. Logan Paul has that. What we're going to start referring to as, what's that guy's name? Kevin Featherline heat. That's what he's got right now.
Featherline
Kevin
heat.
Featherline heat. Here it comes. Jets pick is in.
They're celebrating something in Jersey. They haven't announced the pick. I just see all these guys hugging.
Jesus Christ, look at this pathetic records, Brandon. Are you watching this? Tied for the worst records in the league, the New York Giants and the New York Jets. 22-59. Pathetic. Pathetic these teams are.
I didn't need a graphic to tell me that. I've watched the games.
Yeah, they are celebrating. The Jets would celebrate a fucking wet fart. Like, who knows what they're celebrating?
You know what always bugs me, and like the first 5 picks or so, when you see the guys celebrating, it's like, why are you celebrating? Like the Lions celebrating getting Hutchinson. It's like you had a 50-50 shot of getting them.
Yeah, like
If the team in front of you didn't, you were getting your guy. This
it's not like you had to wait.
This isn't like some stud blue chip, first rounder falling to you in the 4th, and you're like, oh my god, we just stole the draft.
What was Chadwick Boseman's character name in the Draft Day movie?
Who?
Remember the movie Draft Day with Kevin Costner and Chadwick Boseman?
Hold on.
Chadwick Boseman was the player he was drafting, I assume?
He was the player. Yeah, he was like yes, the player that they ended up drafting. Kevin Costner pulled off a god tier level Madden trade and somehow got
Vontae Mack.
Vontae Mack. There we go.
There was this
Vontae
guy.
Mack,
But speaking of that movie, Pat McAfee was talking about that movie today. He was like, one of these draft guys that he knows hit him up during that movie and was like, "That's the smallest draft board I've ever seen. There's no draft board that small."
Yeah, no.
He said, "There's no way."
There's 500 guys on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Shut up. I gotta listen to this.
Well, now it's all done on fucking.
Oh shit!
Josh
Yo, the
Gardner.
Giants-
Who's this? Who's this
Sauce
guy?
Gardner.
Ahmed Gardner. Sauce Gardner. That's
Sauce
Sauce guy.
Gardner.
Sauce
That's
Gardner, quarterback. Giants
very
better get this
Jets
guy.
The Giants. I'm gonna be upset if they don't take Thibodeau and not Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah, I mean they gotta go an offensive tackle and somebody. They need help on both sides of the ball. If Thibodeau's the best available,
Dude, those two, Hamilton and Thibodeau, are the best 2 players. My opinion.
you have to tell me on Kyle Hamilton. I'm a Notre Dame guy.
Nothing against any of the tackles. There's also going to be stud tackles next year.
Fuck yeah! Come on, let's go New York Giants.
Look at that! Look at that periwinkle blue suit.
It's a nice periwinkle blue.
All right, so you want to hear something crazy?
Always.
I bought a box of 1,000 action figure bags. I'm halfway through it. So that just goes to show you how many action figures I have.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ!
Yeah, I don't want to say the number out loud because it makes me sick to my stomach.
Can we do in the neighborhood of or more or less than over under? We do the over under.
All right, so it's
Set a number, and I'll say
It's-
over or under.
definitely over 250, but less than 500.
350.
I would say about there, maybe 400. Right up
Jesus.
around that range. Yeah. And I got more coming. I got 3 more coming tomorrow. Yeah. I'm sitting on a nest egg, boys. I'm sitting on a nest egg.
A nest egg.
We gonna get this
Yeah.
baby some motherfucking toys.
Yeah, because they're selling for hot. They're selling now, dude. You'd be surprised, man. For some of these, like the way I'm building them, I could sell the whole. Like I have all the GI Joes now, all those classified ones. I pretty much have them all.
Okay.
I'm all caught up. So now, if I sell them, I'm gonna sell them as a lot for a lot of money. Yeah, and I still have all the boxes for the GI Joes too. So
I
that's
can
good.
put it back in the box.
I put it back in the box. Yeah. Marvel Legends, that made me sick. How many I had just Marvel Legends? Because I was putting people in bags. I was like, I don't even know who the fuck this guy is. I was like, I don't know who he is. He's a purple guy. I was like, who is this fucking guy? My nephew was like, who's this? I was like, I have no fucking idea. Just put him in a
I
bag.
genuinely have no idea.
Just put him in a bag. Yeah, I don't know no more.
He blessed.
Once.
They can't afford that stuff.
Let's go New York Giants, bro. We need a fucking defensive rusher. That's what we need. We're missing that since fucking Justin Tuck and all those that fucking line that won us the last Super Bowl we had. Oh, what was the one that blew his finger off? Pierre Paul.
JPP, yeah.
Trayvon Walker will be at AEW on Wednesday. Travana.
Gorilla Press Slam, Sammy Guevara.
It's Wednesday. Got a case of the fuckets. Gonna eat a stack of pancakes and drink it down with some Tramana. Tramana.
I still love how Kevin thought that the AI was real.
The AI he still thinks it's real. He came over. He goes, you sure it's not real? And I go, well, let me tell you something. I was like, God bless Will Sasso. He's going on podcast and acting like it's real. Like he's telling people, no, it's real. And I said, let me ask you this question and give me an honest answer. He goes, what? I go, if somebody came to you and was like, we want passwords and access to everything, you would willingly give it up? And he just like looked at me and I was like, it's not real, dipshit. Like they wouldn't willingly give all that stuff up. Like, come on. All right, let's go New York Giants. Come on, Brandon.
Something.
They're gonna swerve everybody right here and take like.
They're gonna trade out of it.
Yeah. Look at all these blue suits. Where's that chubby motherfucker Brian Dable? There he is. The only guy not wearing a blue suit.
It's a football guy. Comes to work in a truck. Damn it.
Yeah.
Do you think this is the final? This is the final piece we needed. Finally, the right coach, hopefully.
I was never a big fan of Dable's play calling up here, man. I mean, the offense they built up here is pretty solid.
I wanted.
They found the diamond in the rough to run it. That was the key thing. Fixing whatever problems Josh Allen had really was what put him over the top.
Well, that's Ken Dorsey, the new offensive coordinator, the pride of the Miami Hurricanes.
Former Heisman Trophy winner too, didn't he? Didn't Dorsey win the Heisman?
No, he was like number 2. He should have won it.
I'm gonna eat the rest of this edible right now with the Giants pick to celebrate it.
He's letting a Make-A-Wish kid fucking announce the pick.
Well, he just got his transplant. Imagine his body just rejected it right now.
The diehard fan.
It's like, oh, I don't feel so good.
He just collapsed.
Yeah, it starts convulsing blood or whatever.
Guys are sick.
Ooh, get your shot right there, ESPN. Jeez, that was bad.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah.
Thanks, Raj. That's what I would have said.
Bro,
Yeah.
they're doing it.
Thibodeau, bud.
They're doing it. I'm telling you.
I'm watching on my computer.
Thibodeau.
I thought it was going to say the New York fucking Giants.
I thought he was gonna say that too.
All right, so yeah, like I said, they'll whoever Carolina doesn't take, they're gonna take. They're gonna take whatever one of the tackle.
They're gonna get the offensive lineman next. Yep.
Yeah.
No, Hamilton.
I think you need that offensive lineman. You need,
but you
you
can
need
get him in the
somebody to
second.
like.
You're saying get 2 defensive linemen right now?
No, I say 7. They should get Kyle Hamilton, the safety.
Oh, okay. That shores up the back.
Defense was a problem. Like they literally anybody could score on them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate it.
I mean, fix the fucking defense. That's what you gotta fix first.
Yeah, like I said, there was two problems. I don't hate it. Like I said, I'm certainly reacting better than I did 3 years ago during our.
What, Daniel
What?
Jones. What?
Fuck! No! What are you doing?
And you think,
Ugh.
like I said, then I think they're not even gonna renew his thing. Failed experiment. Dave Gettleman is a moron. I said it then. I say it now.
No, it was a failed experiment. He was like, yeah, I could build a team around Eli to win a championship now. Believe me, I was heartbroken when we lost out on Chase Young. Absolutely heartbroken.
Yeah.
I mean,
Especially when he went to Washington. Like that's what made it even worse. Like, oh great. Not only do we not get this guy's gonna be a problem for the next decade.
Well, now we got our guy.
Hopefully.
until your defensive coordinator decides to move him to outside linebacker, like they did with
Yeah,
Brown.
like tries to like reinvent the wheel here. Like,
Yeah.
no.
Hey, Kayvon, how do you feel about playing strong safety?
Yeah, you gotta go. You're pretty fast. You're a big guy. You're pretty fast. Why'd you cover a guy 6 inches that's 6 inches smaller than you and fucking half your weight?
I would say like no, but I know how dumb the Giants have been. So who knows?
If they take Malik Willis, I'm gonna be so happy.
Yeah.
I will literally do a dance.
They're thinking it's this guy, Kenny Pickett.
Ugh.
What a big fuck you to Sam Darnold then. Like fuck you, bum. We don't want you,
Especially
bum.
since like none of these guys are like blow me away.
Yeah. Hey,
Kenny
Darnold.
Pickett,
I'm
Kenny
pretty
Pickett might be good, but I'm not wasting a top 10 pick on him.
Anybody's wondering.
Darnold, I'm pretty certain that if you were in
Go
this
ahead.
draft, you'd be the first quarterback off the board. But we're still going to take this goofy white guy from Pittsburgh, and he's going to be
Yeah.
our future.
I'm being quite honest with you. These edibles, they don't really. I think you
don't
just
hit.
got to eat the whole bar.
Yeah, always.
I've been microdosing in these although I smoke all day, so it's hard to.
That is also.
I think I'm gonna just like, you know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna go upstairs and grab one of my hard seltzers, my cannabis infused hard seltzer,
Green
Yeah.
Claw.
if you want to call it that. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna call it that. I'm gonna call it Green Claw.
Green Claw, you silly goose.
Oh, we got a vamp. Vampity vamp. Who'd have picked Deion Sanders as like elite college coach?
I mean, he has a good mind for the game, so he's gonna, guys are gonna want to play for him because he gets eyes on his team.
I'm surprised he didn't like jump to the Florida State job immediately.
Who'd they hire for that?
I completely forgot.
Well, I think he just got a couple of like top recruits, didn't he? I think he might just want to get like build a real winner down there. And,
Blue Moon citrus wheat.
I am a business hotel. I eat, sleep, and sleep. I expect my bed sheets to be as crisp as my spreadsheets. I'm looking for someone who appreciates high ROIs and must like hard work, punctuality, and a good relationship. If you're someone who likes to perform as much
Johnny Hecker.
Wow, that's a hell of an appearance.
No, I'm watching on the NFL Network.
Okay, I'm watching streaming ESPN. That's why I'm a little bit behind you guys.
So like they're showing all like the Panthers additions and departures, and one of their big their big additions
with Johnny Hecker.
one of their big additions was a punter.
Yikes.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Some deep analytics dive that they're doing. A 98% chance that either Pickett or Willis are available at 11.
I was watching. I think it was ESPN earlier. They were doing like odds, like sports, like betting odds and shit for the draft. And they
Oh
had,
yeah,
like, they had like Malik Willis, his over under at like 11.5. And I'm like, that's a tough one because he's either going 6 or 20. Like,
yeah, it's an Aaron Rodgers situation. Like he's going high or like he's gonna be sitting there for a while. But I think only the way he goes is if someone panics and like we need to draft a quarterback now.
Oh yeah, but like,
I mean, well, I think he could be good. I just don't know if like he's gonna be good immediately ready to go, or he's gonna have to like learn to play. But people said the same thing about Patrick Mahomes. Oh, the Chiefs took Patrick Mahomes way too early. Like, what were they doing? Well, you know,
they
an
traded up to take him too.
MVP in a Super Bowl later.
Yeah.
Please take a quarterback. Please take a quarterback.
Oh.
No.
Sam Darnold's at home right now. Like, yes.
Yeah, he's like, oh, yeah.
Fuck you, Pickett.
I think I'm safe for another year.
What's this? The Carolina Panthers have traded to number 7.
A great suit that he's got on.
That is that is something.
My man's proud of his Nigerian heritage.
I'm back. They're called high fives.
Green Claw is so much better.
A black cherry.
How about our green cloud?
It only has 5 milligrams of cannabis in it. How much is that? That's not that much.
That's nothing.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I would have to like drink of that in one shot to feel something.
There's 4. Comes 4 to a case.
I would need to drink all 4
Yeah.
to feel something.
They're not bad though. They're pretty good.
I would need to drink 4 to feel something.
Hands of heavyweight, feet of lightweight. Jason Peters. Way to go. Way to go, NFL Network.
You can buy because they come as 4 to pack. You could buy 4 packs for like $80 because they're like, I think the more you buy, the less they come. So you can just sit here and hammer these down and get almost like you're drunk. I assume.
They're just THC, no alcohol.
No, it's just THC. Yeah.
Okay, so there's no.
So what I'm thinking is, for boner jams, right? I'm gonna go buy a couple cases, and this is what I'm drinking. Instead of
Oh,
drinking beer.
just to hydrate yourself all day.
Yeah, because when we wait, we hydrate. So,
Put some onions in there.
some onions in there.
Some onions.
Put that on a cracker, dude.
You can put that on a cracker, dude.
Put that on a cracker, dude.
That guy's great.
I love that guy. Yeah, I love that guy. While we wait, we hydrate. While I'm cooking.
Hey,
One of
take
my-
Evan Neal, please.
One of my favorite TikTokers is Berserk Girk.
I don't know who that is.
I'll send you some of his TikToks. Actually, fuck it, I'll do it now.
Oh, so who did they?
Show me
who
your
did the Lions
talks.
pick?
What was that?
Who did the
Show
Lions
me your
pick?
talks.
The Lions picked before the Giants. Who did they pick?
I'd go Hamilton here. I'm still staying by it.
I didn't even want to hear it. Pain in the ass.
What was that?
Talking my goddamn dog. Kyle Hamilton, right there. They're saying Mal's best available. Evan Neal. That's probably the guy they're gonna grab.
That's who I would go with since they didn't take the tackle.
Well, it's basically if they take Hamilton, then you know they're gonna fix this defense for sure.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then just go offensive line in the second round.
Yeah, that's what me personally at this point. That's what I would do. Nothing against Evan Neal or any of the other tackles, but like I said, there's gonna be good tackles next year too. Whereas, if Kyle Hamilton's as good as they're predicting, how likely are you to get a crack at a safety that good again?
Yeah. What the hell's going on with this feed, ESPN? What the fuck, Disney? Let's go. Fix this fucking feed. Does your feed suck too?
I'm hardwired.
Fine. I think it's just my cable.
I'm also like 30
Wow.
seconds behind you.
Who'd they pick? My cable box.
Evan Neal.
Evan Neal? Alright. That's what's going on with my cable box here.
6'7.5", 337 pounds.
Got a big boy.
That's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
Big
He's a
boy.
big boy. Hang on, I'm gonna go inform my father.
That's not a bad pick either. Evan Neal is he's a good tackle.
Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner at 3. Giants win Thibodeau, and then Yeah, well, because
Alright, so it's just my cable.
Yeah. yes.
What the fuck?
What's up?
What's going on with my cable box? It's just like the feed is all like glitched out for some reason. I have to shut her down, reset it.
Dude, he does not look like a 340-pound man. This cat's a monster.
Gotta reset my cable box. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, you like this TikTok, huh?
It takes up a lot. It's easy just to get lost in it, zone out. Bro. Yo, you got a freak athlete there at tackle in Evan Neal.
I'm saying too.
Yeah, didn't Evan Neal have like some freakishly fast 40 time too?
He had a really good 40. They
Yeah,
just
like,
they
no,
were
like,
just showing his
freakishly.
he had like a 48-inch box jump.
Yeah,
He's an athlete, dude. He doesn't look like a 340-pound man.
He's a man. He's an anchor man.
It's not Anchor Lady.
Mm-hmm. It's pronounced anchor man, not anchor lady.
Oh my god. Dude, when I texted you the other day, I watched all 3 Blades with the wife.
I was wondering why the fuck that came
Dude.
out of nowhere.
We were finishing up the second one. I was like, I'm just gonna put on the third one. And I'm like, I've watched the third one so many times. And she's like, why? I was like, I don't know. I was like, but if I text Tony right now, I'm like, he'll respond exactly how you responded.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot with you too. You watched that movie a lot.
Yeah,
It was because of Rosie. It had because of Rosie. Because Rosie.
It had to be. Blade, are you ready to die?
All right, motherfucker. Rosie, remember with the Lord of the Rings, where he watched them so much that it would skip at the same part every time. Yeah, it's funny.
I found a lighter finally. Jesus fucking Christ.
See, these kick in very fast. You feel these pretty quickly. These kick in
Your
5
high five.
minutes. They last 45 minutes. Yeah.
Hey,
So I'm gonna get a case of these motors for myself. Anybody else wants some, better kick in, son. Then I'll have a whole fucking fridge of these for everybody, for us. It's the only way I can drink Celsius. It's gotta be infused with cannabis.
gotta be THC infused.
Has to be. Although I do, this tastes just like the one my brother drinks. My brother drinks Black Cherry Celsius.
Oh, Drake London, first wide receiver taken.
Very Atlanta pick to do.
I thought they would go Garrett Wilson.
Who's their quarterback right now?
Marcus Mariota.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Yeah, because Matt Ryan is in Indianapolis.
yeah,
No, it's called a placeholder.
oh yeah,
He's holding the spot for somebody else.
dude. Drake
Well,
London does not look happy about it either.
Pat McAfee, they're talking like he's gonna win them a Super Bowl. Funny.
He's a dude. He's a mismatch. He's a big dude.
Who this London kid?
Yeah, he's a good wide receiver. I figured they would go with somebody a little faster.
A plus for the Giants right now. What do you say, Brandon?
Yeah, I like it. I like
Yeah.
it. I like it a lot. They got who they needed.
Fuck,
They didn't
fuck
reach
yeah,
on either
man.
pick.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
give a Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, cheers to that.
And cheers to that.
I thought about going over to the beer place down by me to see if they had any of the Broken
Yeah.
Skull Lager.
A lot of them. Matt Ryan was funny. He went to Pat McAfee yesterday to do an interview, and he gave Pat McAfee a case of Stone Cold. Lager there. He was like, I saw WrestleMania. It was awesome. He goes, thanks, man.
Yeah, I did not know I was going to take a Stone Cold Stunner.
Sure, baby. Give me hugs.
Oh, you.
You would for sure, I assume, would not feel drunk, but like, would definitely. Because I could definitely put 4 of these away in probably a matter of 20 minutes, not even. If I drank 2,
I mean,
put 10
yeah.
milliliters down. Right,
Just
milligrams.
pour them down your gullet.
Yeah. Chug, 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 chug.
Shotgun them. Just.
Yeah.
What a real man does. Shotgun it.
So technically, I just took 45 milligrams between the chocolate bar and this just now. Let's see when it kicks in, boys. Let's see what happens.
Gotta be 4 digits or higher, dog. I want to talk to the devil.
1,000. They don't have that anywhere around here.
I know. That's the unfortunate thing.
Even I went to Massachusetts. I said, give me, and I was because you can buy online. I tried to find the strongest shit they got. That chocolate bar was 100 milligrams, and all the drinks, the case was 20 milligrams total. Kenny got 125 milligrams. Yeah, well, I assume once the dispensaries start coming around, I'll probably get all those. Like, I can get them. Like my buddy had them. He gave me a cookie that had 50 milligrams in one cookie. You know, so
Yeah.
That's milligrams, dog.
I'm saying like the case of the things is 20 milligrams. So if you drink 2 of those, that's 40 milligrams. You think you would drink 8 beers in it anyway. I'm assuming you would get at
Easily.
least like a nice body high if you drank 12. Like if you drink a 12-pack to yourself. Probably.
Yeah, you gotta like drink it fast though, pretty much.
I guess, yeah.
Oh fuck.
Well, I'm gonna send you a fucking order then, Kenny.
Dude, they're pretty sick.
Yo, that was a fact. Patches come 100% right. It was funny because that match was really good. The first hour of AEW wasn't bad. And Deshaun was getting up to walk out at 9. I was like, it's a shame. It's smart you're leaving now. He goes, why? I go, because this next hour is going to be a pile of dog shit. And it exactly was that. It was such dog shit.
Ooh, Bobby Lashley took a bad fall in England, the rope break.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Gotta be careful, man. WWE still uses regular ropes duct taped. I still don't understand that logic.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Matt Stafford must love being a Super Bowl champion. He's like, I'm a Super Bowl champion. Now I can be on all the AT&T commercials. Fuck you, Aaron
I'm
Rodgers.
suddenly marketable again.
Fuck you, Aaron Rodgers. It's all about me, Matt Stafford, Super Bowl champion.
Finally, my time.
I'm a champion, goddammit. Acknowledge me. Football is gay. Football is lesbian. Football is beautiful. Queer, transgender, tough, bisexual. Football is freedom.
What are you reading?
The football commercial that's going to come up on your TV in 2 seconds.
Oh, I'm on NFL Network.
Oh,
Yeah, he's not getting commercials.
oh, you put on Espen. I have Espen on.
I just got to the commercial you're speaking of.
Okay, thank you. Football is just trying to be progressive enough to make people think that it's not. Trying to-
These aren't people
Uh,
giving each other traumatic brain injuries.
yeah. No, we don't act like some of our coaches send emails talking about players and sexual preferences of commissioners and such.
John Gruden's a god.
he's a grinder. I'll tell you that.
Dude, I
He
love
was-
John Gruden. How are you going to bring up an email this guy sent a decade ago?
Oh, so it's 10 years ago.
Oh, dude, it was from years ago.
It's from like 10 years ago.
Oh, I thought it was from the current.
Oh.
Oh.
No. It got discovered because it all stems from the Dan Snyder lawsuits. Like, it's not like anybody was looking specifically into John Gruden. It's that they were
Okay.
going through all these emails that were
Probably
sent
emails
through
sent
Washington,
Oh, okay. I see what you're
and
talking about.
somebody leaked it to the Wall Street Journal.
Ugh.
It means it came from inside the league.
Yeah. You didn't say
It wasn't
that
like some
before.
blog like Deadspin or Barstool discovered it and then published this story.
Yeah.
This was like the Wall Street Journal. How far away is the Wall Street Journal's office from the fucking NFL league office? It's not that far.
Yeah.
It's right down Fifth Avenue.
Charles Cross. He's
Great
happy.
wrestling name.
You know what's a great wrestling name? Casey Adams, right?
Mhm.
You know whose name that is?
KC like KC or Casey like Casey Jones.
Casey Jones. You know whose name that is?
Whose name?
Kay Adams from
Kay
from
Adams.
NFL. Yeah, from NFL. Good Morning Football.
Air raid.
Jesus Christ, Greco is at Disney again. How many fucking times you gonna go see the fireworks over that castle? How many? Before you go, all right, it's
At
fireworks.
least 365 times before you get sick of it.
Fuck. Christ. I'll go once, I'll get it out of my system, I'll never go again.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
I'm gonna go.
I want to do.
And here's the thing: I'll go twice. Once to experience it, and like the way I would as a child, and the second one to get thrown out for hitting on Cinderella. That's it.
Jesus.
Go big or go home.
Exactly. I'm gonna go right to Cinderella and be like, "You don't need that."
I think I
Charlie."
really only need. I can think if like I go on the right day, I could do everything I want to do on the right
That's
day.
what I'm saying. You go the one day to get everything out of the system that you want to accomplish, just so you say, "Yeah, I saw Galaxy's Edge. I saw that cool stuff." I got
Yeah,
that
So
out."
I just want to go on the damn Falcon.
And
That's,
then
that's all.
the second time you go, you get thrown out because you were trying. Like for me, it would probably be Belle more than it'd be Cinderella. But I would probably go to
I would
Cinderella.
get thrown out because I'm cosplaying Star Wars.
I go to Cinderella and I'd be like, "Yo, man, you don't need no glass slippers here. I'll suck your feet no matter what." You know, and then they throw me out. Like,
Let me web those toes.
And web them fucking toes. You don't need no glass slippers here, girl. You know, like shit like that. You know.
So
Hey,
you're saying
baby, I'm
New York
gonna
Comic
lick
Con.
my fat man in an overcoat.
Exactly. Like I'm gonna wake up Sleeping Beauty by kissing the other lips. Yeah. That's the misogynist part of the night, by the way. We got it out of our system.
Yeah.
Gotta be progressive.
Hey Ray, you want a forced awakening?
Yeah, exactly.
They offered in a package for Debo. Here, they're gonna take a wide receiver right here.
Who's this now? Jets? You're
Yeah,
watching NFL Network, you said?
yeah. They're not getting Debo.
Oh, so you're watching Rich Eisen.
Yeah.
Who's this panel? It's Rich
They're
Eisen.
usually
I don't know what he's
Eisen Mariucci.
No,
No,
it's not.
No Mariucci. No Mooch.
No, no Mariucci.
No, it's Rich Eisen.
Mike-
and...
Michael Irvin.
No. It's another white dude and two black dudes. One looks like
Yo, they might take Kyle Hamilton.
It's not a bad move. You got
Not at all. Robert Saleh would probably like it.
I don't know who any of these people are on this panel.
they let fucking Woody Johnson's kids make the call.
Woody Johnson. What a great.
What a great name, Woody.
I was very happy for like 2 seconds because there was rumors that Woody Johnson wanted to buy Chelsea,
Really?
and if he runs Chelsea like he runs the Jets, like
Oh, yeah,
so
like that.
happy.
Just like that Shad Khan or whatever his name is.
He's so happy.
I really want nothing good to ever happen for the Jets.
It's not like I don't want anything good to happen to him because like the
It's funny-
city's better. The
it's
city's
funny
good
that
when they good.
It's funny that they're just like bad luck. Like they're just like the physical representation of bad luck. Like that
Yeah.
is the New York Jets.
It's like that. What was it like the Geico commercial with the guy in the dollar bill on the fishing
No,
line?
you know what they are?
Almost got it.
They're that mayhem from the
Yeah.
Allstate commercials. That's what they are. That mayhem.
Oh,
Like you think they go through this cycle. Like we think this quarterback is good. This quarterback is not good. This quarterback is shit. Get this guy out of here. Get new guy.
There you go. There you go.
New guy. Think new guy's good. New guy ends up being shit.
Wow, they select a wide receiver, Garrett Wilson.
Yep.
Wow.
it had to be.
But didn't they? I don't know. Why did they had to? Shouldn't the Jets be building the defense too? Because even the defense sucked too.
They
So
don't-
Hamilton would.
Jets
wouldn't
need
Hamilton-
everybody.
Yeah, they need somebody for Zach Wilson to throw the ball to. Well, Garrett Wilson's career just went down the shitter.
He's like, God damn it! You can tell
Yeah.
he's walking. He's like, I'm a fucking Jet.
I gotta wear
Man,
this.
at least I get to live in New York for the next 3 years.
I gotta wear this stank ass green for 3 years. God damn it!
Who knows?
You get to live in New York, greater
Maybe
New York, New Jersey.
Maybe they
area.
turn around because when the Jets are good, New York loves them.
Yeah, it's when the Jets are bad, which is most of the time.
Yeah.
They're a bigger laughing stock than the Knicks.
He should just go full Calvin Ridley like tomorrow and be like, "Yeah, I got mental health issues. I'm not
I don't think the Knicks are a bigger laughing stock than the Nets right now, dude. The Nets, I mean, come on.
What are you saying about Knicks fans?
The Knicks can't be a bigger laughing stock than the Nets right now. The Nets are pathetic.
Well, like the Knicks didn't get any expectations. Like, hey, we're happy that we made the playoffs last year.
I mean, people were
Okay.
disappointed in the Knicks in the sense of they had a good last year, like because they made the playoffs.
Yeah,
this
and
year.
and Trey Young broke them.
yeah.
Trey Young ruined fucking Julius Randle's confidence.
That guy fell. I mean, took a dive, just ran off the cliff and went.
Yeah, that and he
It's
got
almost
paid.
like it's almost like he turned into Stephen Grant, like he was Mark.
He got paid. Yeah, he got paid, and then he's just like, "Oh, I don't gotta try anymore." Cool.
Yeah.
Did you see that last episode of Moon Knight?
I did.
It was all right.
It's the penultimate episode of Moon Knight because this next one is the
The main event, right?
finale.
I assume, like, since Stephen Grant is going to be gone, I don't think he's going to come back.
Yeah, Steven's dead, and then
But I think he's going to become Jake Lockley. Like, that's going to be his new personality that he's going to create.
Yo, this dude's as tall as this woman.
Melissa Stark is hot.
Uh-oh.
He's old, too. She's still hot.
New Orleans traded up.
I just see that.
wow. So they might take a quarterback.
I don't know.
Or no, they might take that safety.
Oh, Evan Neal.
Man. No, Hamilton.
Oh, sorry.
The Giants got Evan Neal.
Giants took Evan Neal. Yes, I have Evan Neal on the brain. Sorry.
The Giants have now just reassured Daniel Jones.
Yeah, like
We're
all right.
we're
No,
gonna-
now it's on
we're
you.
gonna keep you. We're gonna keep you upright, bud.
Yeah,
Now
now it's
we're
on you.
keeping you upright. Now it's on you. Yeah.
We're building you a we're building you a ship. All you have to do is captain it.
Yeah.
Okay, don't sink it.
Don't sink it. Don't run it into the ground.
Daniel, stop poking holes in the hull.
Yeah, the Saints are definitely going to take that safety.
Kyle Hamilton.
I don't know. They might
You know,
they might
Okay.
throw out. They might take a quarterback.
who's their quarterback right now?
Famous Jameis.
Yeah.
Jameis was.
I'm gonna eat a W. I would get up. I'd get up and do my Jameis dance, but I don't want to stand up. Jameis does the quarterback shuffle thing as almost as well as Dak does.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That little hip thing. Top back, throw my hips. Ah.
The Cowboys got eliminated in the first round last year, didn't they? Like they didn't go further into the playoffs. They got eliminated in the first round, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. The Cowboys are such bums.
We should really have Cowboys fans in here.
Bronco said he might be back. He might be in the room by the time the Cowboys pick. So I see they're watching the fireworks now, which means I guess the park is closing.
Yes.
So. Devil gives you wings.
USAA is made for the safe pilots. Like that. Stop with Bentley and Bob. With USAA Safe Pilot, when you drive safely, you can save up 30% on your auto insurance. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for. Get booked today.
I have to use Just for Men now because I am getting old. Mike
Imagine the
Greenberg
Saints
is literally the
traded
most
up and then they
milquetoast
missed their
man.
deadline.
Who'd they get? Who?
No, I said imagine they traded up for this pick and then they missed the time deadline. Oh, what?
It's like I don't know what we should do.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like oh my god! I didn't think that trade would actually work. We just did it. We made the call, so he said we made the effort to try and trade up.
Yeah. They're sitting down in New Orleans. Wait, they accepted the trade? Yeah, your time's up.
We filed the paperwork because I'm sure you have to file some sort of paperwork with the league and like send a fax to somebody. or an email or some sort of Google document.
Washington moves back 5 spots and they pick up a third and a fourth. Pretty good deal.
Not bad. I hate what. What are they called now? The Washington.
Commanders.
The Washington Commies.
The fact that they didn't become the Sentinels is a crime.
They should, right? And they should have footsteps Falco come out and lead them on for the first time, right? Like this.
That's
Let's
what
go,
I'm saying.
boys.
Have Keanu announced what that would get that would have got that team name over.
Gentlemen, it's been
Homo-
Chicks
Homo-
dick scars.
Keanu Reeves comes out with Gene Hackman.
It's been an honor
Exactly.
sharing the field of battle with you.
People, I mean, that Cyberpunk game got so much fucking internet cloud by
Yes.
having Keanu Reeves come out and announce it.
Yeah, people would have.
He was in the game.
Fans
What's that
temporary,
Falco?
glories forever, chicks dick scars. Let's
Yeah.
go, Sentinels.
Yeah, like, that would be hilarious.
I would love to reprise the role as Shane Falco. Bring my expertise to the role.
It's like you're the same guy in every movie, Keanu. Like,
Dude, I
Jesus
watched
Christ.
that the other day too.
That's such a great movie.
Dude, it had me dying because
Oh,
the
I
movie
love that
came
movie.
out in like
2000.
2000.
2000. 2000. it
Yeah.
came out.
So the movie has to take place in 2000, right? Around then.
No, it was.
Yeah.
It was supposed to take place during the 1980 strike of NFL, but I
Oh.
guess it was supposed to be set in that area. It was set in 2000.
I mean, that's where they based the story off of.
Yeah, the story is based off the player strike with the replacement players, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, but what I'm saying though is that it's supposed to be in like 2000, and Shane Falco. Everybody keeps bringing up the '96 Sugar Bowl.
Yeah.
So let's just say he graduated, got drafted at 23 even.
Yeah, he would be 27.
He's 27, and everybody in that movie's acting like he is 46 years old.
Yeah.
Well, no, they acted because no, it had nothing to do with his age. The thing was, they
He's the guy
said
who
he was
played.
he was afraid to take a hit.
Yeah.
That's why he was footsteps Falco. He would just throw the ball. He was a pussy. So it wasn't about his. They never really made mention of his age. They were just basically just talking about him like, yo, man, your footsteps Falco. Like you would fuck up and get scared of getting hit and shit, or getting hit all the time. I think that's what it was. But because he took so many hits too, it's like football age.
He's
They're
like
yeah,
David Carr.
yeah, exactly. Just like that one guy, the priest. Remember, he broke
Yeah.
his knee, and like you thought he was probably just as young as Shane Falco.
Yeah.
But they acted like he was old as shit too because of his knee injury.
But the other thing that made me laugh about that movie is like they come out and they beat the defending world champions at the end of the movie.
Dallas, right?
And then they just like there's so many loopholes in that movie. Because like they beat the defending world champions and then they just let that whole team go. It's like why would you do that when you have a team now that's playoff capable?
Yeah. Well, I think I think
that
that was a big thing during the strike, like the Washington.
Yeah.
Still got
Redskins.
there were guys that were cross the picking line and then still got into the league afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, like at the same time, at the beginning of the movie, where the owner hires Gene Hackman,
Yeah.
it's like so the players go on strike, which the coach has no say in that. So you fire the coach when you're 3 games out of the playoffs. You just start
But
over. Right.
I assume the coach was like, "Well, I'm not going to coach another team unless it's my players, because I don't want them to
Maybe.
think that."
There's just so much that's so weird about that movie. It's a great movie. I'm not trying to shit on the movie, but like when you think about it, it's like, man, that poor head coach, he just lost his job because of a
Yeah.
strike.
Jimmy McGinney,
Players walked out.
Chris whatever, the wide receiver.
Wow.
Ohio State.
Man,
I guess they're putting the machine behind Jameis Winston, bud.
I guess.
Trying to get him somebody to get the ball to.
All right. So I gotta do my Jameis dance.
Mm-hmm.
No, dude, eat a W. That's what you got to do.
Eat that W.
Yeah, there you go. Get real into it.
I'm gonna steal this lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah, got our boy signed. All right.
My favorite part right now of like all these receivers going
And look at that guy's suit. The guy with the red, the Puerto Rican looking gentleman with the fucking
Yeah, so
white suit. That guy's wow.
I can't
Jesus
wait
Christ,
to see
how
who's
far back
left.
are they?
I can't wait to see who's left for like the Chiefs and the Packers to try to draft.
Well, yeah, they know. Like,
Oh, yeah, everybody is like, what? All the good wide receivers are going to be gone by the 20s.
yeah,
If any team takes a phone call from Green Bay or Kansas City right now, they better just immediately pick up and go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, because Green Bay has they didn't sign that guy, right? They have no wide receivers for fucking Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Devontae Adams went to the Raiders.
Yeah. Aaron
think
Rodgers
he's got-
clearly just showed everybody. He's like, I don't really give a fuck if we win. I just want to get paid.
this is where the power lies.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get paid. I don't give a fuck if we win. I'm just gonna rack up my numbers. Still go to the Hall of Fame. I've already got my championship. I don't really care. At this point, it's a job for him. He's not playing for the love of the game.
No,
I don't think he is.
he's
Sorry.
the biggest hypocrite.
Yeah.
Because all he's done for years, he's going on like Pat McCaffrey and complaining about they don't draft nobody for him. They don't
That's what I'm saying.
sign
Yeah.
anybody. And then you go out and you sign this $200+ million contract, and you hamstring the team from being able to sign anybody.
Find somebody for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then so they can't re-sign Devontae for what he wants. So now Devontae he's gone.
Well, I just
So now you're
read
sitting there.
that Tom Brady will restructure his contract again so he can help the Bucks.
Yeah, and that's why Tom Brady's got 7 fucking rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anybody who
But that's what I'm saying.
anybody
That's why it's like Tom Brady plays for the love of the game.
Yeah.
He continues to.
plays
He
to
has
win.
yeah, exactly. He has a love for football he has a drive to continue to win. Whereas Aaron Rodgers
He wants to
clearly,
be the very best, like no one
yes,
ever will.
where Aaron Rodgers clearly just like, I want my money because as soon as this one's done, I'm done. Like that's it. Like this is now I'm not gonna go past this. Like this is gonna
Yo.
be my.
We just saw back-to-back trades. Detroit just traded up to 12 with with Minnesota.
Oh shit.
I think
These guys
Detroit might
go
take
for-
Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah, these guys might go Hamilton. Yeah.
If they don't, Houston would be dumb not to.
Kenny Pickett's got a dime piece of a girlfriend.
Buddy, they always have dime pieces for girlfriends.
I'm
and then they go to-
not saying
then
anything
they-
like some
then they go to the NFL and either they knock up that said girlfriend or they find themselves a Pornhub or Instagram model.
Yeah.
And leave the
Dude, if you're playing football in a like a Power 5 college and your face is plastered on TV for draft season,
Especially now that you can get NIL money.
yeah, bro, you could look like Quasi fucking Moto and chicks are gonna be sucking your dick.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
as long as you're like the starting left tackle from Alabama.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the 53rd guy on the because isn't there like technically on the staff for Alabama? There's like over 100 players.
Dude, they got a lot of guys. You ever watch those games and you see all the guys just wearing the tracks, like the windbreaker suit?
Yeah,
And it's like, oh, that's some fucking redshirt freshman.
Yeah.
They have like
Nick,
Guy
Saban,
wearing a
Nick
literal red
Saban's got to
shirt.
make sure he has replacements just in case somebody gets hurt.
wow.
Saban don't play that shit. Wow, look at this. 32.
Yo, Minnesota is retarded. You just traded the 12th overall pick and your second for for the 32nd and the 34th pick, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't have had to
You know
give
who
up your second.
you know who
round.
my favorite picks to watch is Bill Belichick.
Dude, Bill Belichick
Yeah.
is playing 3D chess in
That's what I'm saying,
fucking.
dude. I
2040.
love watching him because when you always see like who he picks is like some random guy, and you're like, that guy's probably gonna be the best player on the team because he's like, or he's like a nobody. Like Bill's
Yeah.
just sometimes I think Bill just
he'll
takes
trade,
the
he'll
dart.
trade out of the first round to get
Yeah.
those picks in the later round, so he could pick some guy that you never heard of, who's like a fullback.
He just takes that dart and he just throws
Yo,
it
they're gonna
forward.
take Jamison Williams.
Yep, sure did. Look at you. Wow, they're just taking up all the wide receivers now.
And I you want to know why? Because they wanted to get him before Philly could.
Good.
Philly, I think the Eagles are going to take John Mechie the third.
Why do you call that one?
He did. rumors still got that girl. She's like, oh my god.
Him and his boys look like they're dressed up like they're in a
Yeah.
rap group.
Yep, they look like Boys to Men. ABC,
They look like
BBD.
they look like they dress like the Migos.
They're like, I'll be there forever.
Oh, he just totally fucking stiffed that guy going for the fucking handshake.
He comes around the table and shakes it. I'm donating my LT jersey to Matt Johnson, Kenny.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw all those jerseys on the wall, and I was like, you got an LT jersey? He's like, no. I was like, you want one? He's like, that would be the best player on this wall. And I was like, all right, well, I don't fucking need it. It's like just sitting in my closet. You can have it. Jerseys aren't a thing no more. Remember when they were the thing?
Yeah.
I used to have a closet full of jerseys.
Bro, I still got a bunch. Dude, my prized possession jersey is Bobby Boucher.
That's a goat one. I want that.
I would not
that.
get rid of that.
I won that at Matt Johnson's stag party.
Yeah, see, no, I
It's
wouldn't
like
get rid of
it's like 4 or 5 sizes too small, but I make it fit.
that. How's the working out coming?
Good. I'm down about 60 pounds.
Good, man. Good, bro.
This last month's been a little shitty though. I've just been kind of plateaued.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing the same shit I was. I'm just
Where'd you get that tire?
dudes. I looking on Facebook Marketplace. Some dude was selling it for like $50. I had to go pick it up though. That sucked.
I was gonna go buy a punching bag.
I got one of those too, man. Punching, dude. You can get a good heavy bag, man. That's a solid thing to have.
Yeah, $50.
It's good cardio.
I'm gonna buy one. I have a boxing trainer here, this kid Felix.
You should get a sled, like a prowler.
A push thing, one of those push things.
Push pull up.
And we use that for production things too.
I got real strong over this because I relayed the patio in the backyard all by myself last summer.
Nice.
So last summer I was out and I was out when we had the heat wave. So I'm out there like an idiot. 105-degree weather. Sweating bullets like a fucking idiot. Yeah. I gotta go back out there and finish this year. I'll finish that shit up. SummerSlam is July 30th this year, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They're also doing that show in Cardiff.
What?
They're doing a show in Wales, a stadium show in Wales.
That's in September, though.
September, like literally first weekend of September, Labor Day weekend, I think. But I think that's also a bank holiday weekend over there too. So it like,
I guess we'll do 2 of those. Then we'll have some watch along outside. I'm gonna set up this.
we can have a daytime pay per view because it's gonna be like a 3:00 show, our time.
All right. When is all out or all in, whatever the fuck it is, or double or nothing.
All yeah, Double or Nothing first, and then All Out is
Double or nothing is this guy CM Punk versus Page now.
Punk and Page, which I think they probably got to pull that trigger and just.
Yeah, Adam Page is not a good champion.
I was saying he's not a good champion. It's just it plateaued to
know.
bring up what Kenny.
Not-
Orr-
I mean, he's having good matches, but he's like,
Yeah.
He reminds
I
me-
don't. It doesn't feel special.
Yeah, it's just man, it's done. Give the Punk.
Who's this?
Adam Page.
Oh. Ugh.
He's a good wrestler. He's good.
He's a good wrestler. He's a good. His character got over. He's a good like. He has all the necessary tools. I just don't know what it is. Like.
You
it
know
doesn't
why?
feel
It's
special.
because you still have him with the Dark Order. You didn't put him in
Well, he's-
meaningful stuff. Like the meaning, the shit he is in is not meaning. That's why, really, to honestly.
Yeah, I think it's. You know what it is? It's
Again.
position on the card
Again,
because like you
I'll
don't
say
see
this.
him
I'll say
headlining the
this.
show.
I'll say this again. Tony Khan is a money mark. Doesn't have no idea how to book. He doesn't know what he's doing.
I think he's trying to book a TV show. Like, oh yeah, I got to put my star in the first
He
hour.
has no fucking idea what he's doing.
Dude, I haven't watched wrestling in a few years now, and I watch clips and everything that people post online, and just I'll catch whatever I can whenever I see it,
Yeah.
like on YouTube or whatever. But I can tell that the best guy that AEW has all around right now, it's got to be MJF.
Yeah, as far as like character work and
Yeah,
like
it's not
getting
even
over
close.
and stuff like that.
Not even
It's
close,
not even
dude.
close.
There's not even
Yeah.
a distant second, dude.
No, it's like, but they're doing with him. They're gonna waste him.
No, right
Like,
now they got a pretty good thing going with him in Warlow.
And Wardlow, yeah.
It's probably the best thing
They
going
have
right
the
now.
best.
Alright.
His thing is he's consistently been the best.
But
thing
it's
they have.
because it's because he's so good that he makes what he's doing meaningful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And he
you
hasn't
watch
even
it-
been involved in a major title feud.
Yeah, so it's like
But like,
but what sucks now you're gonna put the belt on him, and he just had this white hot feud with Punk, so you can't reignite that because they just
Yeah.
threw
I
ice
got
water
you.
on it. So it's like now you gotta just have him run through and build himself up, maybe win the TNT belt because I think that's what he's going for next. That's the next logical conclusion for him is a belt now. Now it's just a matter of do you want a mid card belt so you can just workhorse it and just prove his worth and then or do you want to just have him leapfrog it, be the main heel of winning the AEW Heavyweight Championship? That's a decision you need to make.
Like if Punk doesn't beat Page, then
Yeah.
it should be MJF.
Here's the thing: like these pillars that they were talking about. The only I see one pillar. His name is MJF, because Britt Baker, she's okay on the mic and mediocre at best in the ring. She's not that good. Like I watched her now. She's not that good. I'm sorry. And I agree with Becky Lynch. As crazy as this sounds, I agree with Becky. They don't compare to the girls in WWE. They're just better.
No. First of all, nothing compares to Charlotte Flair.
They're just better.
No.
Nobody comes close. But like now the tier system in WWE alone blows out AEW. They don't even come close. So
Oh, you'd put Liv Morgan.
yeah, yeah.
Let's,
She could at least she's at least coherent enough to put shit together. Dude, I've seen some of these girls in here. They get like deer in headlights. They're morons. But these are the same girls that I'll see on a Saturday in Long Island, and they're on AEW Dynamite that Wednesday, and it's just like they're not comprehending anything. They're not learning anything. They're not like trained like WWE is every single day. Every single day. You know, that's the
Yep.
problem. There's no reps. They don't do enough reps.
If the Eagles pick Kyle Hamilton, I'm going to be
They probably will because they're pieces
I'm
of
going to
shit.
be
And they're gonna make our lives
physically
miserable.
disgusted. Be physically disgusted.
oh,
Wait a minute. Yeah, they traded with the.
I'm going to be physically ill.
Well, there's got to be a reason why they moved up because and the Texans probably going to pick him. So I fucking hate Philly. Oh my god, I hate Philadelphia.
I like Jalen Hurts. That's about it.
Then screw you two. Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
That's a Boston thing. Why is Philadelphia white people? Or is that like a Las? Did Neil Diamond have like a Las Vegas residency?
I think so.
I don't know.
I think so.
He strikes me as one of those guys that was just like performing in Vegas for 20 years straight.
I think so.
I couldn't imagine winning the right to announce a pick at the draft.
I see. I don't like it when they do this kind of shit for the gimmicky shit for the first round. Do that for like the second round, third round, like.
With the 13th pick in the first round, the Philadelphia Eagles select Baba Booey.
Howard Stern Penis. Howard Stern Penis.
Penis.
That's how dated we are. Bubba booey, bubba booey, bubba booey.
Yeah, we're referencing Howard Stern.
Howard Stern in his heyday.
Yeah.
Oh
Early
shit,
Stern.
Jordan Davis.
Oh.
That's who they got. Big
Okay.
Jordan.
The Eagles are drafting well lately.
It's okay.
Fuck you, Kenny.
You know what? I'm used at this point. I'm used to the misery with the Giants. So it's like,
dude, Jordan Davis is a fucking monster. He's a monster.
this was the guy that ran like the 3-4 new one.
Four-
Yeah.
350 pounds, ran a 4.78
Well,
40.
this is who our boy Neil will be guarding. This is the guy who we've been
Yeah.
blocking.
No, he
He's
won't.
used to it. Well, I don't know if they put him. Yeah, because he's gonna go through the middle. They'll put.
Yeah. That's Will Hernandez's job right there.
Yeah.
I trust Willie Hernandez.
Well, I mean, he could certainly give him tips because I'm sure
I think the Giants' offensive line now is really going to be really good.
yeah, because we got a stud on each side.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones is going to be running, scrambling for 5 seconds, and then trying to fucking make a play. He'll have time to go through his progressions, and
That is some suit. That is that red stripe right across the chest.
Saquon Barkley will be hopefully better instead of just having to find a hole. The hole will be there.
Hopefully, that fucking bum.
I don't.
Yeah, but
I can't blame him getting hurt.
Son of a bitch.
yeah, but 2 times a year now, when we play Philly, Saquon Barkley's going to be running into a brick wall named Jordan Davis.
I know.
Yeah. But you gotta hope he can get to the outside. I think that's where
Oh.
Barkley becomes dangerous in space.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping he fell to the Bills at 25.
This guy.
Oh yeah.
That would have been a hell of a drop, though. You saw his 40 time went viral, and you knew somebody that somebody in somebody's draft room like said, "This is the guy. Look, we found a big guy that can be fast," which is basically what you need on defense.
He's the biggest defensive lineman at the combine. He had the farthest broad jump.
Yeah.
He had the highest vertical of all defensive tackles. And I think he had the second fastest 40 of. Oh, I think he had the fastest 40 of all D tackles. And he had one of the faster 40s even for DNs. Like,
Shit.
he's a freak. Like, it's terrifyingly large. It's like my weight and Bill's body.
Yeah. Running a sub 4 second 40.
Yeah, running sideline to sideline like a goddamn monster.
Yeah.
What do? You
Freak. That's just freak athlete. Freak
yeah,
athlete.
you try to run away from him, and he just eats your ass.
Well,
He's,
hopefully the Giants are better, and we don't got to worry about this kind of shit. Let's go, Giants.
Here's the thing: so 2 years ago, we were 2 games away from a playoff berth.
Right now, we could be
Sub
sitting,
500.
right now we could be sitting on the precipice of a great year in New York sports.
So just like one thing goes wrong, an injury to somebody, and like
Let's go. Giants have now drafted 2 key pieces. I'm very happy with the pieces they got.
Yeah.
That's pretty dang good. I'm sure the Yankees are in first place, right? 12-6.
but Mets and Yankees have the best records in baseball.
Baseball. There you go. Booyah. Booyah, bitches. That's what I'm
The
saying.
Rangers
Let's go.
are losing games, but the Rangers are in the playoffs, and
Rangers
have a
already
hot
in the
goaltender.
playoffs. Let's go. Let's go.
The Knicks are
Let's bring back New York sports, man. Let's bring back New York sports. The Knicks will be in the draft lottery. Do they even do that no more?
they'll be like in the 10-11 range, I think. Yeah, they're not like they would need a miracle basically to win the lottery.
Yeah,
I
honestly.
want to know what scrub wide receiver the Ravens are about to pick for Lamar Jackson to overthrow by a mile.
I mean, I'm just excited. It blows my mind that Kyle Hamilton's gone this far down.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kyle Hamilton went here and somehow the Ravens fell ass backwards into another great player.
Like Ed Reed 2.0. Yeah.
No, you know what's gonna happen is that somehow Kyle Hamilton's gonna fall to 24 and he's gonna fall right into the
Patriots.
Cowboys' lap.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be.
Just like CeeDee Lamb did 2 years ago when the Niners took Javon Kinlaw over
Joe
any
Klatt.
wide receiver.
Joe Klatt. He's so. I stopped watching Colin Coward because of guys like him.
Well, no, like Cowherd makes me laugh of just how wrong that he is, and just
He's-
refuses
Guys, a
refuses to.
Once I
acknowledge it.
realized that you could just watch Pat McAfee for free on YouTube, I was done with Colin Coward. I was like, all right.
He literally just talks football.
But so does McAfiffle. McAfiffle does the same.
No, that's what
shit.
I'm saying. That's what I meant. McAfee
It's
just like
just
almost
football.
exclusively talks football.
Football.
Like
No.
he'll talk about like this guy who's third on the depth chart at
Although they did bring up the brawl, the bench clan brawl at the Met game yesterday.
well, yeah, if something goes viral.
Yeah, but now Colin Cowherd talks basketball, but only when LeBron James is in the news.
LeBron James.
He loves to shit on New York and like all the New York teams suck and
Yeah.
yeah. All right, bud. You're a California homer. Just stay in California. Don't come back this way, please.
I fucking hate the Ravens.
Who did they get? Kyle Hamilton.
They got Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm okay with this. Like I said, he didn't go to an AFC East team. I don't have to like.
Yeah.
I rooted for this guy when he was at Notre Dame. He got hurt last year. It's
And that's a
unfortunate.
perfect team for him to go to because like that's
Yeah.
a defensive minded team still.
Yeah.
Like, where else was he
Fuck it,
gonna go?
I just hate the
Where did
Ravens.
you want him to go? You wanted him to drop to the Niners, didn't you? Or the Bills?
No, the Niners don't pick until the second round.
Yeah, they don't have a first.
You wanted him to drop to the Bills, didn't you? You sick, demented
No.
bastard.
No, I wanted to see him go to a team that could really use like young defensive pieces.
Look at
Like
look at
Houston.
that smoke show. Jesus.
You don't think the Ravens need this? What smoke show?
No, dude, the Ravens are that team that
Interest.
they always have a solid defense every year, and they just slowly
I didn't see.
replace their
yeah, no.
players.
Oh.
I hate the Ravens. They're fucking scum.
Well, are you sour
I
from?
can't-
Are you still sour from that Super Bowl loss?
We bringing that up right now, bro?
The Harbaugh.
Jimmy
He lost to Harbaugh.
Williams. Jimmy Williams held Michael Crabtree, and I will take that to my fucking grave. The refs missed a hold on that kickoff return touchdown. Fuck the Ravens. Giving the fucking the retirement rub to Ray Lewis's murdering ass.
They did. They really
They
did.
did.
He
And
did.
he was like, this is my last goal
Definitely,
line.
he definitely participated in a murder.
Dude,
Definitely got away with it too.
the Ravens.
He definitely-
Fuck Joe Flacco, that ostrich-looking motherfucker.
You know what's funny is now I figured it out. The only way to get away with murder is just to be a player in the NFL because O.J. Simpson got away with it. Ray Lewis
Be
got away
rich.
with it. Yeah,
Be
just
rich.
just
Be
a player
rich.
in the NFL.
Be a player in the
Dante
NFL.
Stallworth
Be rich.
ran a guy over.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if Henry Ruggs is going to get off.
I see.
Who,
this
what?
show.
I don't know if Henry Ruggs is going to get off with vehicular manslaughter.
He's not in jail right now.
I
He's
guarantee
sitting at
you.
home.
I guarantee you, Hamilton's grandmother sitting behind that smoke show girl was like, "Why'd you have to date this white bitch?"
Oh yeah.
You couldn't find you a nice black girl.
You gonna find yourself a nice Southern black girl. You gotta date this
I
white
mean,
girl.
he went to Notre Dame, so I don't know. I forget
That's
where he's
true.
from.
That's true.
He's a good Catholic. He's a good Catholic boy, hopefully.
He likes white girls.
Exactly.
I'm starting to believe that white girls were put on this earth for black men, and I think that everything else was put on this earth for us. You know, like Asian, Spanish.
We're meant to mix the races.
Yeah, it's not meant to be the same because that's why you come out retards. You
What?
know. I was waiting for you to chime in. Obviously, there's exceptions to the rule. Obviously, considering my brother and his wife are both Italian, and they have 3 beautiful children.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, they don't listen. Like, and I just think that's a
Oh
collegiate thing.
shit! The Ravens traded Marquise Brown.
Oh, wow.
You got the
Oh, they
20-year-old
traded up
pick.
to get this? They weren't already picking at this?
No,
Oh.
Wow, Marquise Brown's value just went through the roof.
Well, yeah, he
in terms of fantasy, are you talking about?
yeah.
Kenny,
He's
you
kind of
you don't gamble.
Sometimes.
Yeah. All right. I got any good luck or bad luck? How's the luck with it?
Me?
I mean, I'm definitely like put it this way. I'm definitely gonna do a lot more gambling during football season, especially college football season.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
because
football
there's just
season,
a slate all day. Like,
That
be
is
prepared
a-
for
that's a lot.
1 a.m. Hawaii, Brandon. Like,
no,
let's go.
That's a lock football season. I'm gonna be gambling my ass off.
Yeah, no. Be prepared. We might do a college football gambling show Saturdays where I sit in front of the TV and watch college football all day.
Oh my god.
See, I gamble like an idiot during football season because I don't bet just like who I think's gonna win.
You bet on who's gonna score and all that other shit.
Oh yeah, I go
Yeah.
into like one game and I have like a 10-leg parlay.
Parlay and shit. I'm gonna start doing that too. No, I'm gonna start doing that shit too.
Dude,
Yeah, no, they're called Hail Marys.
dude, I got so hot during the AFC Championship game.
I won
Because
$500 the last playoffs.
Dude,
Yeah.
that Bills Chiefs game, I was hitting on all my legs. I was like Gabe Davis touch, first Bill. What was it? I had him getting more than one touchdown. I had him getting over 100 yards receiving. I had him getting. I think he got the first Bills touchdown, which I had that.
Yeah, and you just add that
You
all
think?
together.
You think?
I hammered down on Gabe Davis because the odds on him were ridiculous.
You think you think legal sports gambling is gonna hurt fantasy football now?
Not at all. There's no way.
No,
Okay.
because the people who are going to play it are always going to be the ones that are going to play it.
As I know, Hatch is already now done with fantasy sports. He just does gambling. I mean, I've been out for years. I'm just in on on the gambling. I like the gambling.
Like, I think I'm definitely not going to I'll
like the
still play
instant-
the
I like the
the
instant
free
gratification.
promotional games.
Okay.
Yeah, I get way more gratification out of the game.
But the gambling, when you win money, and it makes
Yeah.
it makes like for instance, I actually enjoyed the shit out of the NFL playoffs because I had a vested interest.
Yeah.
Because there was money involved, so I actually enjoyed it. I was like, wow, this playoff is pretty good. These games are pretty fucking good. But it's because now I'm paying attention to the players because now I need this guy to score this
You're
touchdown.
hanging on things.
Or
more.
it was pretty good.
Dude, I haven't played regular in years. I'm just doing dynasty leagues now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't. Dude, the last time I played fantasy was the last time I was in the league with you guys. It was the last
Yeah.
time I played fantasy sports.
I mean, I
Dude,
mostly
like-
just do the daily stuff. Mostly,
Oh,
I maybe have one team a year if someone needs an extra person for a league or something like that. But I don't.
yeah, I might do that just to have a stupid name and be silly. But
Yeah.
not give a fuck if I win. Yeah. But I like the gambling more because you get a vested interest in.
No,
Oh,
I'm glad it's finally here and I can do it legally and I don't have to deal with some sketchy offshore betting site.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm going to see my money if I actually win.
So I don't know if you guys saw this commercial yet. I just watched a commercial. Debo Samuel was working out in the commercial. He's talking to Garrett Wilson.
The guy at number
Like-
5 or whatever.
Huh?
Number 5. Did he was just wearing the
The
jersey
one that
working
got,
out?
I got the wide receiver that got drafted by the Jets.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he was talking to him like, oh, blah, 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 you can do this, you can do that. And I'm like, that's weird. Like, they tied Debo Samuel in a trade. Like, they were saying he was going to get traded to the Jets.
Yeah.
He didn't. And the Jets took the wide receiver he's talking to now. Huh. That shit's weird, man.
Subliminal, bro. Subliminal.
Super liminal.
What do you think about the 49ers? How do you feel about the 49ers, Ken?
I don't know. I think they've got a good defense. They've got a fucking top flight defense. The big question is going to be what their offense can do. If Trey Lance comes in and play, if he can do for them what like Patrick Mahomes did for the Chiefs his first full year, they're going to be they're contenders. But if he needs to take time and slowly develop, they're going to be mediocre. I'm not.
Well, I mean, Josh Allen was trending on that same direction. Josh Allen wasn't an immediate impact. He made the team better, but he didn't take the leap until these last 2 years.
Yeah,
What's gonna
when he's
happen
got
when
a true stud receiver, everything changed.
what's gonna
Yeah.
happen with Jimmy Garoppolo? Where does he go?
I think they're not going to be able to trade him probably during the draft because he's dealing with a shoulder injury.
Yeah,
I
I want to
think
make
it'll
sure
be-
that he's good to go.
Yeah, I think he's going to be one of those guys that if he gets traded, it's going to be during the season when somebody's quarterback goes down.
Okay. Same thing with Baker Mayfield because nothing's been said about Baker Mayfield so far.
I don't know. I don't know what. I
It's
think,
money. No one wants to eat that big of a cap hit.
but like I think Baker Mayfield still being available is one of the reasons why you haven't seen a quarterback getting drafted yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Because teams they're not gonna overdraft one of these quarterbacks who
There's
isn't
not a
aren't
guy.
that-
There's not like a Trevor Lawrence, like a guy who's like automatically like this
Yeah.
guy is going to change your franchise if you take him.
like the Panthers or even the Texans, for example. They're like,
yeah,
why
Willis
would
is
we draft
good,
one of
but
these
like,
guys? Yeah, why would we draft one of these guys and waste that first round pick where we could get somebody else who's going to start day one? And worst case, we could trade for Baker or Garoppolo after the draft. Because Jimmy Garoppolo has ties to the new GM in Houston.
or golf.
Commanders, the commies select.
I like the
Ron
W.
Dotson.
Like that's a sick W.
Yeah, like the
Wow.
OAW, whatever.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, it's pretty.
We are seeing mad wide receivers go right here.
Because this is where the league is, dude. This is where the league is now.
It's becoming more like college football. Like
Yeah, you just throw the ball, hope the guy catches
Yeah.
it. It's like basketball. Dude, I was watching the playoffs yesterday, and it was just 3-point shots. It was so boring. Like I remember and I hate to be this guy, but like the old days where like they would bang in the fucking in the paint and be like trying to dunk or just lay it up and shit, and it was physical. Like I'm just watching now. Like
why would you take a shot?
I'm watching Giannis bring the ball up, kick it out to one guy. The other guy kicks it out to fucking the guy with the
looking for the
headband.
guy who can hit the open three.
It was a 3-pointer, bounces off. The other guy catches it, drives it down the court. Throws it to the other guy. Throws it to this guy. 3-pointer, bounces off the rim to the other guy. And it's just like that. I'm like, oh my god, enough. How about you drive the fucking lane? Jesus Christ, just score points. It's so boring. This whole analytics of sports.
This is what happens when analytics go into it. It's like,
analytics of sports have ruined and have made sports boring because it did the same thing with baseball. Baseball's boring now. I mean, it's always been boring, but this is what people can't find in it because you're swinging at everything. It's strikeouts a lot of the times.
and out.
I understand.
I understand. I understand where you're coming from, and I also understand like the analytical side of things. Like
I get it. I totally get it.
Like there's only X amount of outcomes.
Yeah.
So this is why you go for the most. Try and get you the one that has the most value. It's like bringing economic and business principles into sports.
It sucks.
It's literally what it is.
It sucks. Yeah.
But that's what happens when you're playing with like large amounts of money.
Zion Johnson, Boston College guard.
Because I'm sure those teams that are playing deep in the playoffs get a bigger cut of the playoff money.
This dude,
TV money.
this guy that just got drafted looks just like that tackle who the Seattle Seahawks took. It's like they took the same dude and put him in a different suit.
Wow, don't say that, dude. I'm trying to say they all look the same.
No, I'm trying to say NFL players nowadays look like Madden creative characters.
Me too.
It is. There's only like the 5 different Madden guys.
Yes.
They all have the same haircut. They all have the same style.
Yes.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're just throwing different random names in a randomizer.
Reminds me of that Key and Peele skit.
Yeah.
There's different names. Same guys, but it's just different names. That's how it all is now. Wrestling's the same way. That's all they all.
Jack Marius Thagatrix.
Yeah.
There's been no guy who has that great name. Sauce
Wing.
Gardner has been.
Wingdings. And I like the one. I love the one white guy at the end of every one.
Yeah, from
Dave
BYU.
Smith.
BYU.
Ron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Jarvis and Lamar. Jarvis Lamar. Jarvis and Lamar.
Tennessee just traded up.
Hinkle McCrinkleberry.
Hingle McCringleberry.
They had like Key and Peele had just 2 or 3 good skits. That was it. The translator for Obama.
Oh, yeah, Obama's translator.
That one we just said.
Wait, AJ Brown got traded to Philly?
Really?
Hold on. There's no way I saw that right.
Yeah.
No,
two
that's
Eagles.
just that's what happened.
Yeah.
I hear Mike Greenberg talking about it right now.
Yeah, breaking news. Yeah. AJ. Oh my God, AJ Green's a fucking Philly dude.
No, AJ Brown.
AJ Brown, bro. Who's AJ Brown? AJ Brown's a wide receiver, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm from the Titans.
He was their best wide receiver.
Bro, what the fuck?
No,
What
it's because they realized that they weren't going to be able to sign him long term, and they're just,
Titans receive 18th pick, and third pick.
rather than trying to play the season with him.
For AJ Brown. God damn it.
Phoenix beat New Orleans to advance to the second round.
Wow. Yo, this is nuts.
Oh Jesus! So they just gave away Captain Carter and fucking Doc Strange. Did you see that?
Oh yeah. It leads me to believe that everything we've been hearing is going to be true. And
Makes me worried that Tom Cruise might not be in the movie because she might be the one in the Illuminati.
oh yeah, I mean, I'm prepared for that as well. I'm prepared for both outcomes.
Oh shit, Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, he saw. Yeah, I hope he's okay.
Yeah, 'cause he posted something that says unstoppable, so I'm assuming he got up and was fine. You gotta grab the rope, man. The Vito taught us. Reach for that rope. Pun is such a gay Jet fan. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry, I don't mean that in a negative connotation way.
You're about to get canned. You're about to.
Yeah,
you're about
he's
to
such
get
a
canceled on
About to get the
YouTube.
YouTube taken away, bro.
I'm
Like,
getting
what
up,
are you
man.
doing?
he's such a bitch Jet fan. He puts on like it's time to pass the sauce. Ow! Like Jesus.
Oh, I'm about
Christ.
to shit
team
on
still
pun.
sucks. Your team still sucks. Your team still sucks. I love you, pun, but your team still sucks. Do you
They
think
don't know
Zach
how they do
Wilson?
it.
Do you think Zach Wilson's the guy? Like I don't know. When I see that guy, I don't see. I
don't know,
see,
man.
I don't see with Daniel Jones. I'm not gonna sit here and say I see with Daniel Jones because I don't.
Here's the thing: is where it's not clear. It's clearly like it's not where it was with Darnold, where it's like, all right, this isn't working. Like, it's been 1 year.
Yeah, we'll see. See how it goes.
Bro,
Is about heading into the big, wild, raging, so damn
yo, this is crazy. I don't even know what to think anymore with this draft. I
What
never,
happens?
dude. If you would have told me like yesterday that Marquise Brown and AJ Brown were going to be on two different teams today,
Yeah, no, those guys seem like they're pretty solid, pretty vital parts of both of their teams' offenses.
yes. Like who are the Titans have to take a wide receiver right now because who are they going to throw to? Derrick Henry can't literally do everything.
Derrick Henry can't catch or can't run out routes.
Bro, when Derrick Henry's back finally gives out from carrying
Or
the
his
guy-
leg snaps.
All right, Derrick, I know you've had 400 carries. in 5 years,
his ACL explodes into dust.
but we're gonna have to ask you to. You're gonna be averaging about 40 carries a game this year because
Yeah.
Tannehill's dog shit. We just traded AJ Brown to draft a younger receiver.
And Tannehill could throw the ball
Oh, I'm sorry.
17 yards at most.
They've got 30-year-old Robert Woods coming off an ACL injury.
Oof.
Oof. Oh my God, this team is.
Yeah, that just means Brown wanted out of there. Like he's like, yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not
I'm
sticking
not
around here.
resigning.
I'm not. I don't really see myself hanging out in Nashville, dog. Well, it's like who owns this team right now? Isn't there like there's still like dispute with
I don't know. Some
the
Probably-
family members or some shit?
it's probably the kids of some
Yeah, it was the guy who moved them out
Colonel
of
Sanders looking motherfucker.
Houston.
Yeah. The Titans about to take a running back. How much you want to bet?
Vegas is a great place for the draft.
Vegas is, you're right. Vegas is a great place to hold any event. And
Another wide
again-
receiver. God damn, Traylon Burks.
Treylon Burks.
Yeah,
I
another
just
wide
called that.
receiver. You said running back.
No. Like,
No, he was
I'm
joking.
sorry. In another chat.
Traylon Burks. With his white girlfriend. See his white girlfriend? They're always blonde. Did you notice that?
Because they're idiots.
No, it's the South. Look where did he go to school? Arkansas.
They're always blonde. They're always like rail thin.
She's definitely in some sort of sorority.
Yeah.
Wow. Hold on. Eagles and AJ Brown agree to a 4-year, $100 million contract extension.
Wow. Yeah. Holy shit.
Who?
Yeah.
it's right here at
they,
the bottom.
yeah.
Including
The Eagles
57
have
million
already
guaranteed.
re-signed AJ Brown.
Yeah. Including 57 million guaranteed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He wasn't signing that anyplace else.
Good. Cripple them so they can't sign anybody else. Bums. Fucking Philadelphia.
Like,
Well,
no
no,
one wants
dude,
to
in
go
like
there.
in like 2 years when the salary cap is $400 million, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Or like the next year isn't like
say it doesn't matter, but it's only because the quarterbacks are going to demand so much more money now.
isn't it like the last year before the CBA expires always an uncapped year? Or some shit?
I don't know.
I was before they did the most recent CBA when there was the little bit of a lockout. The year before it or the year after it or the year they signed it was an uncapped year.
So this guy's basically.
That's what
being
everybody
compared-
thought. Like Jerry Jones is going to throw all the money and try and win a Super Bowl that year.
This guy they just got is basically being compared to AJ Brown. So they're just
Looks like Chadwick Tatum a little bit.
We'll get rid of this Jalen Brown, and we'll get this guy who's just like him.
Chadwick Boseman. I said Chadwick Tatum. I am high as giraffe pussy right now.
How do you know draft pussy's high?
Giraffe pussy is very high up there.
But yeah,
How are you
motherfucker.
feeling? How are you feeling
Yo,
at post
AJ Brown
cookie
getting
and
that
seltzer?
contract.
Feeling
AJ
really
Brown
good,
getting
bro.
that contract. Debo right now is in San Francisco, just like pay me, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like okay.
He's like, I don't think I'm gonna be playing here next year. This is what he
But
probably thinks.
I want that and then some.
Yeah.
That sucks. You gotta pay these wide receivers this money. That sucks.
Well, here's the knock. Here's my thing. Like I've been saying this to guys with Debo. Debo wants that kind of money because of what he's doing in the Niners offense.
Yeah, is he going to play two positions for somebody else? Because
Yeah.
he's essentially playing two positions for them.
So
Oh,
that's- but
yeah,
that's
he's
the
the guy
thing.
that does the wide receiver and the running back shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Nobody's going to pay him $25 million a year. He doesn't want to do that.
Yeah.
So, but nobody's going to pay him $25 million a year just to be an ex receiver, because
Yeah.
he's good, but he's not $25 million a year good at wide receiver.
Just be a running back.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's not gonna. He's
He
not
wants,
gonna
he
want
wants to get paid for his combined production, not his production.
Yeah, but it's like okay, but if you go to another team, they're only gonna put you at one position. So it's just you're gonna get paid at one position.
Yeah,
not gonna be
but,
playing two
but
positions.
That's what I'm saying. He wants the money that he deserves if he stays in San Fran. Like if he stays in San Fran and he has that continued role playing the wide back, having that split role,
Mhm.
then yeah, I understand him wanting that kind of money for the workload he's taking on.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, but here's the problem is that it seems like he can only really ask that of the 49ers. Because any other team, if he's like, yeah, I want $25 million a year, they're gonna go for what?
Yeah.
We're not
Figure-
paying
you that to play ex receiver in our
Like,
offense. Like,
they
we
can't,
don't run
buddy.
San Fran's offense.
Buddy, you're a slot guy.
Yeah. Your wide receiver skills are worth 12.
Yeah. You want to be a running
Well,
back? We'll pay you 15.
Yeah, we'll pay you
Yeah.
15 tops. I deserve 25. Good luck getting that.
Have fun.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like he's not. That's the problem. So like, if a team wants to trade for him, and like if the Niners can't work a deal out with him, and somebody wants to trade you the house for him, yeah, fuck it, take it.
Yeah.
But that's the problem. Nobody. The only team that kind of made sense was the Jets because of their ties to San Francisco.
With Robert Saleh.
Yeah, but they're not going to run that kind of offense. They're not going to do what the Niners do. And they weren't, and that's the thing. The Niners are going to be like, well, we want like a Tyreek Hill kind of deal, and nobody was going to give that for Debo.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think of the Jets picks thus far? These first two.
I
Pretty
like
good.
Sauce. I like Sauce Gardner. He's going to be in that defense what Richard Sherman was in the Niners defense a couple years back.
Okay.
But he's going to be younger and way more athletic and more able to cover better all-around receivers. So he's a great for what they need of him. And who would they take?
A wide receiver, right? Is number 10?
Yeah, Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson's a great pick. Garrett Wilson's going to be good for that offense.
All right.
Like I hate the Jets, but they haven't made bad picks.
Trevor Penny. Tackle.
Wow. This kid, Trevor Penning, he's raw. He's really like his skill as a lineman. Needs a lot of work. Like, but he's a fucking monster.
Nothing makes me happy than when I see big fat linemen with hot blonde girls. Good for you, fat boy. Like,
He's just like bringing his local VFW hall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. He's like, come on down to the VFW, but we're going to be there with your son. He's like, all
We're
right.
gonna, we're gonna be there for Trevor's draft party.
Oh yeah. I can't wait till my kid's getting drafted.
You think your son's going to be a big boy and play in the NFL? You think so?
My son is officially. He just had his 19-month checkup, and he is off the charts for height and weight and head size. 19 months, he weighs 36 pounds, and he's like 3 feet tall already.
That's fantastic, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, do me a favor. Do me a favor. When it comes time for him to get drafted,
We're gonna be the creepy guys in the back, like
just bring me in the film so I can at least get credit for like the documentary.
you can edit his highlight reel.
Yeah, I just want to film the documentary of him going into the NFL. So just please
Got
keep
it.
me in mind.
You-
Keep me in mind.
you got
Yeah, keep me in mind when that comes.
I wanna have the NFL Network come into the prison while I'm working.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna film all that shit already. So then when they say, "Hey man," I'm like, "Hey, listen, I got this documentary about my kid." Boom.
I got all
it
this.
comes out.
I got all this
It's-
footage.
It's all ready to go. Exactly. It
Yeah.
just has our logo on it and everything. They put it right on the NFL Network. And then they interview after, like you'd be on Good Morning Football after the documentary airs the night before.
I got you.
Yeah, and like Kenny. So how do you feel when your son's gonna be like, he's being touted as the best lineman coming out of the draft? How do you feel? How do you feel about
Well,
that?
yeah. I'm just gonna look. Whoever is talking to me, I'm gonna be like, well, he's gonna go play for the Buffalo Bills.
You're
what
gonna be like Lamar. You're gonna be like LeVar Ball.
Yeah.
you're gonna strong arm the Bills into drafting him. He's got to play for the Bills.
Yeah.
That's
What
it.
if Jacksonville takes him? Nah, he's gonna play for the
All right.
Bills.
He's gonna play for the Bills.
He wants to play for the Bills. He's gonna play for the Bills.
That's it. So I'm looking. You look right at the camera. Buffalo Bills. I'm just telling you now.
Yeah.
That's the draft pick right there for you.
Oh yeah, he ain't playing nowhere else.
He ain't playing no worse. He went to college right here. He's gonna play right here.
No, he has to go to a Big Ten school. He's got to get the exposure. Like,
Oh, he's going to Michigan.
yeah, he got to go to a Power 5 school that plays in a primetime game.
Want him to play for Jim Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh is gonna be the new Joe Paterno.
Yeah.
He's gonna go play up in Ann
Well,
Arbor
let's-
and Mexico.
let's hope not so much.
As long as he doesn't hire a Jerry
Just doesn't
Sandusky.
let a pedophile run
As
rampant.
long as he doesn't have a
Program for, like,
Sandusky
2
working
decades.
for him, he's good.
Harbaugh does have that old school mentality though, where if like somebody came up to him and was like, "Hey,
I don't want to
Jim,
know. I don't know. I don't want to know.
hey, Coach Harbaugh, your defensive coordinator's butt fucking a kid in the showers. I didn't see nothing.
Hey, remember that guy who used to work for you? Yeah, he's kind of holding a kid against, kind of making a kid suck his dick in the shower.
we've all seen that Babe in the Woods look that Jim Harbaugh has too, and he's confused. When he's like confused or whatever.
He'd be like, what?
I didn't see nothing. Go run some laps.
Out of my sight. I didn't hear it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Can he play? Can anybody see it for the team? Are they upset? Can they play on Saturday? No? All right, go run some laps.
That's what basically Joe Paterno did. Basically what he did. He's just like he had the whistle in his mouth. The player came up to him and was like, "Hey, coach, can I just tell you with Coach Sandusky?" And he just starts blowing the whistle. I don't hear nothing. Just basically, and just walk away.
I feel like Pittsburgh right here should take fucking Kenny Pickett.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because he's built like Ben Roethlisberger too.
Is he? I don't know. I didn't hear anything good about quarterbacks out of this year's draft. So it shows.
Came out of nowhere.
It shows
I'm only saying
you're at pick 20 and not one quarterback has been chosen yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm only saying Kenny Pickett because the Steelers need a quarterback, and Pickett played at Pitt.
Yeah.
So like and
he's big.
Yeah.
You don't think they believe in Mitchell Trubisky?
He's big. No, Mitch Trubisky's garbage. But
no, I think the Pittsburgh starting quarterback got hit by a truck a couple weeks ago. Welcome back. Yeah, it's crazy. It's actually gone a lot faster than I thought it was going to go.
Yeah, I know. This is a crazy draft.
Yeah, I've never seen so many wide receivers taken. It's like
this is the latest I've ever seen a draft go where a quarterback wasn't taken.
Yeah. Well, it's again, there's no guy like that's a can't miss guy.
I know, but like it's still crazy. Like somebody I feel should the Panthers should have taken a quarterback by now.
I don't know if Tomlin's going to do it, though. Like, Tomlin doesn't seem like the type of guy. Tomlin just wants a guy to come in. That's why he went after guys like Trubisky, Dwayne Haskins.
That's why I think they might have taken Malik Willis.
Franco Harris looks a little surprised.
He looks hyped, though.
Franco Harris is like, oh, he has this, oh my God, am I reading this right? Look. Yeah. Or he's trying to read his lines.
All football players always suck.
The Steelers select Sebastian Janikowski, kicker, Florida State. What are you doing?
He's 40-something years old. Janikowski was in the same draft as Tom Brady.
Yeah. Terry Bradshaw.
Kenny Pickett, yep.
Franco Harris looks like every gas station owner in Queens.
Woo!
That is exactly the kind of name I would expect from a Pittsburgh quarterback. Kenny Pickett.
Blue collar.
I think about it. Terry Bradshaw, Ben Roethlisberger, Kenny Pickett,
Neil O'Donnell.
Neil O'Donnell. Exactly. Like all those are all great quarterback names. Look at his girlfriend, blonde, of course. Look, blonde.
Jersey kid too. I didn't know that.
Yo, you know what they should do? They should trade up and then draft Malik Willis and have him be the Cordell Stewart.
You know what's sick is like the fact that he went to school at Pitt. Now he doesn't even have to leave.
Deadass.
He's just like, great. This is fantastic. I love this city. I'm already here. My dad's in Jersey, right? I don't have to go that far. That's great for him. Here's the thing, Kenny. You got to be good enough to stay in Pittsburgh.
No, yeah, because Pittsburgh will eat you alive if you're terrible.
Exactly. Got to be good enough to stay there. So Mitchell Trubisky Mitchell Trubisky right now is sitting at home Mr. Trubisky's sitting at home right now eating a steak sandwich, and he just spit the shit out and goes, "What the fuck? Like, God damn it! I gotta do this all over again."
Yeah, I'm sure you assumed that he wasn't gonna have an easy way. Like, I bet he was a little like. I'm sure he was upset, but I'm sure he breathed a little bit of a sigh of relief when Dwayne Haskins got hit by a truck.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
God damn it.
That sucks, but all right. At least I don't. That's one less guy I have to compete with for a job next year.
Mitch Trubisky. He's got that Polish last name. It fits with the aesthetic of Pittsburgh. He like, you know.
Did you see this guy's stats? It said was patient playmaker.
He was statistically not bad, but he was playing
Matt Hasselbeck.
like
Matt Hasselbeck wasn't a great quarterback.
he was
Matt
playing
Hasselbeck was
like
a bad quarterback.
Wasn't bad. Quarterback. He
CFL
was a
like
great
guys
quarterback.
though. Like
Who's this now? Who you talking about? CFL guy?
Kenny Pickett. Like he was like
Oh, so like this is like a low tier school.
yeah, he wasn't. Pitt's not a Power Five. Wasn't not a Power. No, is Pitt in the ACC?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, he was the bottom tier of the ACC.
Yeah.
Well,
But it doesn't
listen.
like where you go to college doesn't really matter anymore. Look at Josh Allen.
No, I mean it
Josh
does
Allen,
matter
though.
because like Josh Allen went to Wyoming.
All right, so-
Yeah.
Isn't that what Eli Manning went?
No, Eli Manning went to Mississippi.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Yeah, Ole Miss.
Go Rebels!
Yeah. Name me the last good player to come out of Wyoming.
I can't really name you any players to come out of Wyoming. Josh Allen.
When you look at Pitt, yeah,
Josh
they're good now, but Dan Marino went to Pitt.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
Sure.
oh, they have produced players.
Yeah,
Marino.
it's an
Yeah.
ACC school, so yeah.
Dan
You
Marino's
can't
a-
name anybody that's come out of
Another
college.
trade. Kansas City traded up.
Chiefs.
Oh, they traded up. They traded up in front of the Packers.
Chiefs acquired
They're probably-
first overall pick from Patriots. There he goes.
I think
Bill,
they're
Bill,
gonna take-
Bill Belichick doing what he does best, trading the first round pick.
Trading out of the first round. Damn it!
Guy
Ain't nobody.
Moore.
He's like nobody dropped that we need. Just get rid of the pick. I'll find somebody.
I didn't get lucky this year and potentially find my quarterback because I have
Like,
nobody else.
Who do you want in the second round, Bill? He's like this. Hold on, give me that dart. That guy. Take him.
Give me that start.
Wait,
We'll just
I want one. I want one of Nick's guys. Any one of Nick's guys on anywhere near our range?
Hold on,
No, they'll be.
Let me see here. Eeny, meeny, miny, boom. That
Yeah.
one. We'll just go with that one. I'll make it
I want any one of guys who played under Saban.
I'll make it work. Don't worry. We'll be picking again 20 in the 20s. It won't matter. Don't worry because I'm that good of a coach. Let's just pick this so I can go home.
I'll find you 4 guys on like Friday night that are
I want to get out of this goddamn suit. I want to put on my sleeveless hoodie. Can we please get out of it? Can we please get
my
out of here?
sweatpants.
Yeah.
Looks like he's still crying, Kenny Pickett. He's a little emotional.
Because he's got drafted. Like again, the dream. Lives in
Yeah,
Jersey, goes to school in Pitt. Now is playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Doesn't even have to leave the state that school he went to.
And again, if he wins, he could get away with rape.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That too. Again, if you
And
win,
you get-
if you're good, they treat you
You
like a
win.
god.
You're a fucking god. You can literally do anything you want.
And he's the 20th pick. There's no pressure.
He's
He
not,
doesn't
yeah, doesn't
have-
have the
doesn't
big
have-
contract.
Yeah, he doesn't have to be the best.
Dude, imagine being Kenny Pickett right now. You're the first quarterback taken at pick 20.
That's
And
what I'm
then
saying.
you go and eat, like, they just showed the last 4 quarterbacks, like the first quarterback taken, what
They
pick.
were all
It was
taking
they're
one. It was all
Yeah, they're all
top
Yeah,
10.
imagine him like trying to have a conversation with Trevor Lawrence, like, yeah, I was the first quarterback taken at 20.
20. And he goes, all right, bitch, get out of my face.
Trevor
Yeah,
Lawrence
dude. Yes.
takes
Well,
Texas love.
first off, you got to go like this. He takes the helmet off and he goes like this with Sam. Right.
That magnificent mane of hair that he has.
This is, what's up, Kenny? And he's like,
Dude,
hey,
Trevor
hey,
Lawrence
hey, Trevor.
body.
It's nice to meet you, man. It's good. Like first round draft picks, right?
I wanna
Right
get-
on, brother.
No, you put Kenny Pickett and Justin Herbert next to each other and line up. I can't tell the difference. They look the same. Kenny Pickett's bigger. Like that's the only way I can identify.
He does kind of. He did resemble.
Squinty white guy with like
He did
medium
resemble-
length hair.
He did resemble Ben Roethlisberger. Trent McDuffie, cornerback, Washington.
Wow.
That's who the Chiefs selected. 5'10", 3/4, 193 pounds, 40-yard dash, 444. Football intelligence, easy mover, J.R. Alexander. I assuming that's who he's compared to. Is that what that is at the bottom?
Yeah.
Is that the
Yeah.
name of the other player? All right. So that's who that guy was compared to. Matt Hasselbeck. He wasn't compared to Ben Roethlisberger. So Matt Hasselbeck
I mean,
is mediocre. Mediocre at best.
he was a serviceable starting quarterback.
He played in the
He was
Super
Joe
Bowl.
Flacco without the rings.
He played in a Super Bowl. Is that really what you just said?
Yeah.
Kenny, did he win that? Did he win that Super Bowl?
No.
No, he
Then-
lost to Ben Roethlisberger.
Okay, okay. So all I'm saying is, I'd rather be compared to the guy who beat Matt Hasselbeck in the Super Bowl, not Matt Hasselbeck, not the loser.
Ed Hasselbeck will forever be remembered as the guy who said,
We're gonna take
"We
the football
want
and score.
ball,
Yep.
we want," and then immediately throwing a pick six.
Yeah.
No matter anything else he did in his career, that is what he was going to get remembered for.
Big surprise. Brent McDuffel, blonde girlfriend dancing, blonde white girlfriend dancing.
His
So
mom.
good. That's his mom.
The one he's hugging right now is his mother.
No. I'm talking about the girl behind him in the blue dress.
Oh, I don't
dancing with
know.
The phone with the cell phone.
Yeah, I'm assuming the people holding the small children are the wives and girlfriends.
Yeah, no, the mom was obvious. You can tell a lot of these kids now are the creation of the original hot blonde mom that met the hot black college athlete and had sex. Now their children are becoming college athletes. Now you see it now. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-oh. Let's see how much you want to bet Green Bay is going to take like a fucking D tackle right here.
Oh man, that'd be funny.
A run,
That
they're
would
going
be
to get
funny.
another running back.
Aaron Rodgers would be like, fuck it, don't care. I got my money.
Yeah, I'm getting paid. I don't give a shit.
Got my money. I don't care.
They're going to draft Malik Willis. Jordan Love and Aaron Reed. Like, what the fuck? Oh, God.
I still have no idea who these people are on NFL Network except for Rich Eisen.
I forgot George Pickens is still available. Fuck.
Who's that?
Wide receiver from Georgia. Really, like, all his advanced metrics say he's going to be a stud.
Okay.
But, like, everybody else is hyped up over him. Like, all the other wide receivers that have been taken are, like, everybody's got.
Traded. They traded
Yeah,
Devontae Adams for two picks. So they have 2 picks this first round, I guess. Yeah, they have 2 first round picks. All right.
You know who's still available?
Because I think they had got somebody. They got a first round pick from
Whoever they
Tyreek.
traded that. Whoever they
Tyreek.
traded.
The Raiders.
The Raider. Okay, the Raider.
They have theirs and the Raiders. This one's the Raiders pick. You know who's still available that everybody seems to have forgotten about because he got injured after the national championship with Clemson?
Who?
Justin Ross.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
And he is 6'4", 220.
I think
I'm
Green Bay obviously they got to go a receiver here.
My God, I really hope the Packers take like a linebacker right here, like Nakobe Dean.
The big just fuck you. About to have some NFC, AFC, or sorry, NFC North beef. You got
Oh,
like
shit.
a bunch of Lions and
They took a fucking linebacker.
Jesus Christ.
They took the not Nakobe Dean. Oh my God.
Fucking left my window open in my room. It was fucking freezing in there just now to close it. I can feel the fucking breeze from in here.
The Bills are on the. Oh shit! Bills traded up.
Did they?
Yeah.
How many picks are in the first round? 32, right? Obviously.
32.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bills moved up 3 spots to 23.
Third, we'll do the first round live, and then I'll.
Yeah, we don't have to. We don't. I don't.
This counts as this week's podcast, by the way. So.
Oh, hold on. The Bills. Oh shit! I think do the Bills still have 2 picks?
I don't know. I don't see.
They just, dude. Wait, what?
Like they only do the first round today.
Yeah,
right?
they only do the first round
Yeah.
tonight, and then 2 and 3 are tomorrow.
Yes,
and
sir.
then 3 and 4 are Saturday.
Yeah, I think so. This was like an event at my house when Kenny lived here,
Bro,
I remember when they
every
used to do it all in one day.
and he would get the
And they
pizza
would
and the
just be there.
wings. Get the pizza and the wings. He would sit it out right in front of him. He would sit on the floor, Indian style, of course, and he'd watch the draft.
Yo. I still remember the year the Niners got Michael Crabtree.
Yeah,
Watching that at your house, how
Yeah.
hyped I was because I was like, "There's no way Crabtree's falling to the Niners."
and he did.
And then
He
And I'm
popped.
like the Packers took like B.J. Raji right before him. I was like, "Oh shit!" And like Crabtree, I was like, "Yo, I'm hyped." And then Crabtree sucked dick. So what the fuck do I know?
You wanted more money, right? He wouldn't play. He didn't play like the first game or some shit.
Yes. Remember?
Well, that
Because remember we did the fantasy draft,
Yeah.
and Manny fucking drafted him even even with him not being on.
Well, hold
the
on.
fucking team.
This okay. This is that same draft where Manny's first overall or second overall draft pick was
Second overall pick was the
Eagles
The Eagles
defense.
defense.
the Eagles
Because
defense.
we picked after week 1. We drafted after week 1 of the season.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the Eagles had just crushed somebody,
Yeah.
and because of the scoring, like the defense scored like 40 points.
The
So
defense
Manny
was ranked
seeing
high.
that was like it was his second round pick, I think. He was like
It was.
Eagles D.
And we all looked
And
at him
everybody
like,
looked at him like,
whoa, that's a bad pick, but okay, I'm not going to stop you.
We're like, are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The same year Matt took Dominique Ziegler because he thought it sounded
was
like
it?
Dolph Ziegler.
Dolph Ziggler, yeah. I remember that. That became his thing. He would always pick, like, his last draft pick was something stupid.
Some obscure guy with a weird
Yeah.
name. Yeah.
And Billy was doing his analytics,
Yeah.
computing everything.
Man,
Call from new person.
Billy was ridiculous.
Really had like depth charts.
Yeah,
This guy is third on the depth chart at this team. Meaning he's one injury away from
He's seeing 33% of the snaps per game. Billy, the fucking deep blue of fantasy football drafting. He got good too.
yeah.
By the time that league I was running and it like ran its course, like the last year Billy did it, his team he drafted a fucking killer squad.
Once Billy figures things out, though, because remember, like, it would take him forever with the Dungeons and Dragons once he figured it out. Like, we were asking him questions. Because I remember I would ask him, I would always defer to Billy because he always had the answer for me. Be like, can I cast this right now? Can I ask a question? I miss those Dungeons and Dragons nights, by the way.
I want to start playing again, dude.
Those were fun nights, man.
I agree. My wife wants to start playing too. The problem has always been,
That's
what's
fun.
it called? It's especially once we had kids. It's been
Schedule it.
yeah.
Yeah, schedule it. You gotta let me know. Artie always wants to play tabletop games. I always suggest Dungeons and Dragons. He always gives me shit. I don't know why. Like, I'll be the.
I think
dungeon
Artie would
master.
really love. I think Artie would really love Dungeons and Dragons
Hell,
if once he got
He
into
plays
it.
those. He plays those goddamn survival games. He's always building
Yeah.
things. You would think he would want to play God, and be the dungeon master and throw at us this crazy and elaborate.
yeah,
stuff.
crazy scenarios for us to fucking
Yeah.
react to.
I would love to do that. That'd be sick. It'd be a fun night.
See, but here's the problem. I think Artie is a cruel son of a bitch.
Oh yeah.
I feel like he would throw just nightmare shit at you way
Well,
too.
listen, I would write out, at least for me, I would write out bullet points, like things that, like certain monsters that I would put in the thing, and where I would want to take the story. I wouldn't write out like a full dialogue thing.
You have to have like a boss fight. Like,
But yeah, I would have all that stuff, and then I would just make the.
You gotta look at it like a
dialogue up.
video game. Like you gotta have like something
As it
even off that
happens.
you gotta beat, then move on to that. Or, like
Yeah, you take this loot. You guys take this loot. You take this and stuff like that.
I'll never forget having Kevin get raped by a demon.
Yeah, because he tried to play a song. Maybe he's like, I'm gonna play this loop. He goes, I'm gonna play the guitar and try.
I'm gonna
'cause-
seduce the demon. No,
yeah,
you're
because
not.
his yeah, was one of his powers was that he had like the power of persuasion. Because then you have that thing up. Well, I forgot what
Yeah.
that was on the chart, but he had that high. That number was high. And he's like, I'm gonna try and seduce the demon now. And I remember because I was a demon. Remember, I was a Teflon.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't think you should do that. Demons don't play. And he's like, I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. And he rolled like a 0. And then Kenny goes,
Yeah.
not only does the demon rape you, but it rapes you so hard that you die. And Kevin goes, what? That's right. It rapes you to death. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he had to have rolled a 0 for that.
He rolled like a
Or
0.
1, a 1.
He rolled like badly. He was like, motherfucker! Because I remember him like really getting mad. Yeah. And wasn't he the one who went out and got the dice? Or was that you that got the dice? And like he would roll it. Like, because Manny had the thing that you just clicked on enter and it would
Click on the
roll on
thing,
the
yeah.
computer. But Kevin got the 10-sided die. He was rolling it and would say the numbers. Like, and then Kenny was like roll and he rolled badly and we all like laughed because because all you had to do was hit the button on the keyboard. Instead he had to roll or some shit. Then he rolled like 1 or whatever it was. Who did they get? They got a cornerback,
Yeah, Kyer Elam.
Kyer Elam.
I don't know. I think he might have been there if they waited. I think he could have been there at 25, but what do I know?
Maybe heard some things. Oh, here come the Cowboys. Dallas is up next. Look at Jerry Jones' old ass. And Mike McCarthy sitting there like a disappointed son. Like, I'm sorry, Dad. I'm trying to make this team a winner, but I just can't. I'm sorry.
They make Jerry Jones look like such.
You know what
looked
that looked like?
Palpatine.
Yes, I was just gonna say that. That literally looked like the inside of the fucking Death Star when they're in that conference room. And it's like, I don't care what you say, Darth Vader, and Darth Vader chokes the fucking guy to death. That's what that room just looked like.
Execute draft pick 66.
Yeah, exactly. No one shall know. Oh, the space is fully operational. That's what it looked like just now. It looked like, you know what it looked like? I'm gonna tell you what it looked like. It looked like that scene from Rocky when the Prime Minister of Russia was sitting watching the fight. And he stands up to clap for Rocky, and then he looks at the guy, and the guy has to stand up and clap for Rocky too. That's what it looked like just now. That's what it looked like.
You get strong communist dictator vibes.
Yes, I did. Jerry Jones looks like the type of guy that would bring a bunch of girls into a room and go, gotta dress sexy, man. I know 2 things. Football and dressing sexy.
And women.
Dressing sexy. Y'all gotta dress sexy. Look at that. Look at that. That don't look like a dictatorship room. Are you kidding me right now?
I'm watching ESPN. They don't have.
You look like I said, you look like you were literally in the headquarters of the Death Star just now. Fucking Christ. He even had a star on the wall. Like, I mean, Christ.
Was it backlit? It was backlit.
Yes. Fucking dude. It was sick. All the other draft rooms they showed, they look like cafeterias. This guy's room, he looks like I said, he looks like he's about to tell the world, we're about to be struck by a military strike. Like, Jesus Christ. "2018, Leighton Vander Esch."
What a white name.
Daxton Hill.
What is that?
Some kind of animal. I'm going to go with a bear.
Brock Lesnar is a fucking man. That is what a man is. Like, when I look at Brock Lesnar, I'm like, that.
Yo, when I saw the one clip of him coming out wearing the overalls.
That's Brock. That's the thing. People are like, oh, what is this cowboy gimmick? Dummies. That's Brock Lesnar. That's who he is. He's a fucking country boy. Like, that's what he is.
He's a fucking hick.
Yeah.
He he had the overalls and the flannel underneath.
He's the strongest guy in Letterkenny.
Yeah.
He should wrestle every match in a sleeveless flannel and overalls.
I've become a buddy. You're gonna make him dress like Henry O'Goggin?
Who's more intimidating, Henry
I know.
O'Goggin?
I
You
just,
gotta go out.
they
Gotta come out to
just
that
showed
song
a
too.
shot of the Cowboys draft room. Yeah, it is the Death Star conference room.
Thank you. Thank you.
The table.
I'm not making that shit up, dude. That was
I mean,
crazy.
they don't have the chairs like the Empire. That very
Yeah.
specific type of chair
Fucking Christ, dude.
with like the V cut into it.
And I guarantee you, that's overlooking the stadium.
No, it's deep in somewhere in like in their team facility. That's not on the like
I don't
team
know, bro.
grounds.
I don't. This guy, Jerry
It's in their
Jones, is
practice facility, which is right
Jerry-
down the road from.
I know, and it's overlooking a field. Jerry Jones is a psychopath that way. I want to make sure I have our eyes on the team at all times. I want to see them at all times. God damn it! This is my team. I love football. The sexy ladies,
And whiskey and cocaine and hookers
whiskey, cocaine, hookers, and football. Always
and
comes
football
first. That always comes
and
first.
money. I love money too.
I love money. Yeah. But football brings money. That's why I love football so much.
I love football even more.
Michael Parsons was a pretty damn good pick, I gotta say.
He shouldn't have fallen to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was
Yeah.
mad when that happened.
Yeah, I know, because the Giants like just totally botched that one.
They did good this year, Brandon.
Yeah, no, it's because they missed out on Michael Parsons that they got the 2 picks this year. But
Let's hope 2022.
I just want. I don't
ignore
like. I don't expect them to make a Super Bowl run and like be this like unbeatable team. I just want them to be competitive.
Ignore that text I just sent you, Tony. That was
Right.
supposed to go to somebody else.
Dude, that Brock Lesnar pick is sick. He's just standing next to a skinned animal, just like this, with the fucking, with the
Good
leather,
lord.
with the leather apron, and like basically like, yeah, that's right. I just skinned this thing after I
I
killed
kill and eat my own meat.
it. Yeah, dude, that's a man. Cause Jesus Christ. You know what it is? A lot of people are like, why do guys love Brock Lesnar? Because he is the alpha. Like in this if men were if we were a pack, if we were a wolf pack,
tribe.
he is the alpha of the pack. Like we would all just bow around him and he would lead the way. We would follow him in the battle. Like that's the guy. Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something. If we're starting to clone people, he's the first guy's DNA we need to get. And just clone a bunch of him.
I don't think it's DNA. I think it's work ethic.
But
He has that Midwestern work ethic, and that's what fucking made him that fucking.
okay, so this is what you do. You find a mother that's just like his, a father that's just like his, and you have these two just churn out a bunch of clones of Brock Lesnar. Here, these are your kids now, guy. Give them a good work ethic. You got it. We'll give you all the money you need.
You know what you're starting to sound like.
What?
The Nazis.
I want you to say it. I want you to say it. Maybe creating a superior race that's going to carry us on into the next generation.
Oh, so eugenics isn't a bad idea.
No. Just saying. I'm just saying. You take a little bit of Bobby Lashley. We clone a bunch of Lashleys. We clone a bunch of these like superior athletes, and we send them. We create this. What I would just what I would what I would just let's just put this in quotations here. Super soldiers, right?
This is very Catherine Halsey of you.
Yeah, man. And then like so you have like think about this. Think about this. You're a Russian. I don't want to say the word Rush because I know they're going through some shit. A Russian soldier, right? Just on the front lines. And you look up, and there is an army of Brock Lesnar's with machine guns coming at you, and they have a killer instinct like none other because they were trained by the military, and they got his strength, his speed, his ferocity. I'm running the other way, bro. Bobby Lashley's, Brock Lesnar's.
To be fair, the Russians have that. They have that group of people too. They have their own Spartans too. They're called the Chechens.
I know.
All those people where Khabib is from, they have an army of those guys. They have like an army of Khabib.
I know. And they have a bunch of Khabibs. It's a bunch of Khabibs and Brock Lesnar's running at each other. I think I just came up with my next movie.
Your next movie?
You know, it's a great movie. What's that one with Tom Cruise? He's the robot in the robot machine. Edge of Tomorrow. Is that Edge of Tomorrow? Where
Edge of Tomorrow?
Edge of Tomorrow is where he just keeps on reliving the same. It's Groundhog Day with explosions.
Yeah, that was a pretty good movie. Tom Cruise is a really good fucking. He makes really good movies.
He doesn't miss, man. Like,
I'm sorry. I know he's like a psycho. I get it. You know, Scientology.
Scientology is super weird.
But fuck, man, that guy makes good movies.
I know
Those Mission Impossible movies are amazing. I'll watch them again. I'll watch them shits again.
No, he does. He knows how to make an action. Like that's. He has that market cornered.
You might lose Kay Adams. Or
I kind of want to see fucking Top Gun Maverick.
I do too. Yeah, I do too.
And if there's not, like you said, if there's not a weekend version of Highway to the Danger Zone,
it has to.
What are we doing here?
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. I wonder if he's gonna be banging. What was the chick in the movie where he bangs her?
Oh,
Is that actress?
Kelly McGinnis.
Kelly McGinnis, yeah. I'm Kelly McGinnis. Remember those? She goes, look at the guy to left of you. Look at the guy to right of you. Statistics say one of these two guys will rape you. And he goes, I won't. I might. Imagine having the balls to say that to a girl. I might.
I picture that as a Bill Burr line.
Dude, that joke that the one I sent you. No, stop it. And she goes, they read it in court. No, stop it. You did. You're so bad. She didn't fucking say it like that. She didn't say it like that.
Say it like that. She didn't say it like that.
She didn't fucking say it like that. He goes, no, that means no. He goes, but no, stop, you're being so bad. That doesn't mean no, that just means I performed this act with 40 other guys, and I don't want you to think that I'm a slut, so I'm gonna act like it was you convincing me to do it. Ravens are back on the board, huh? The Dallas pick. I don't even see who Dallas picked.
I forgot.
Must not have been a good pick.
As I'm kind of, like you said, I'm by this time of the night. I'm like,
Yeah, it must
I'm
not
not
have been a
checked
good
out,
pick.
but I'm just like, all right, how many more picks?
I'm just trying to get to 32 so I can.
This guy's actually signing a sandwich. What's wrong with you? Someone could eat that sandwich.
Dallas took that tackle from Tulsa.
No, of course.
Well, the Giants are in pretty good position because they got the fifth pick again in the second round. Right? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. They got the fourth in the second round. So probably pick up another lineman or some shit there, right? Probably some defensive pieces.
Filling holes, man. Filling holes. Probably could Sandy use a new tight end.
That's beautiful. That looks like a beautiful city at sunset.
Vegas is one of those places that if I went there, I would have a hard time leaving.
That's a bucket list place that I want to go to, man. I wanna go to a bucket
Would you have
house.
a hard time leaving because you lost all your money or because it's beautiful?
Well, no, then I wouldn't have a hard time leaving because I lost all my money. But like that would be no problem. But like they have legal weed, legal sports gambling.
He would definitely be broke.
I would either do very well or I would be poor within a day.
Broke. I'd be hitting people up.
I lost everything.
Maybe hit people up and be like, I thought I had it, man. I was due. You bet on the Generals. They were due.
The Generals were. You bet against the Harlem Globetrotters.
Who's trying to say
I thought the Generals were due.
the Generals are due. Welcome to Krusty's Comedy Classic. KK. Oh, no.
Krusty Groan is one of my favorite.
Kenny, do you watch podcasts or listen to podcasts?
Some of them, yeah. Like a lot of what I've been listening to lately is Last Podcast on the Left.
Listen to Dudesy with Will Sasso.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, dude. I'm telling you. You gotta watch it. It's on YouTube. It's more of a visual one because of what he does on it. He does a lot of wrestling imitations. It's really.
He does a very good Jesse the Body Ventura.
Very good. He's a fantastic Hogan. Fantastic Hogan.
Does he?
Yeah, and he the last one he did The Rock is when we doing the Tramana. He's doing The Rock talking about his tequila. Yeah, it's called Dudesy. It's real funny.
Literally, this guy's literally holding his party in his house.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, look at the Ravens draft room. Does that look anything like Dallas? Does that look anything like Dallas?
They don't have the.
Dude, did you see the Ravens draft board?
That has a lot of names on it, right?
Yeah, ton of names.
That's what I'm saying. Like you look at the Cowboys. The Cowboys look like he's in like the command center of a ship. Remember remember what was the pandemic draft when they were like showing all the coaches at home, and they showed the one guy, the Arizona coach, he had that nice ass house, and they showed Jerry Jones, and he was in the same exact spot. He was at that command center. Like it was ridiculous.
That's the team's official war room. That's where they can make all the decisions with the team. And I'm sure the seating is exactly like that. Jerry Jones sits in the center. The head coach sits at his left, and then Stephen Jones is at his right.
Oh, this guy will be a pro wrestler after wrestling's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a wrestler. So as soon as he's done with this,
I think he's dating one of his teachers.
Oh, nice, good for him. Right on, bro. That's how you get it. You learn from her, and then you teach her a thing or two. Jets just traded. Right, Jets got a pick. Jets are picking at 26 now.
Oh yeah, he'll be a wrestler because he's a heavyweight wrestling champion. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be like this. I'm coming to WWE, and I'm gonna show everybody that I am more than just an athlete.
Watch out, football.
Who are the Jets taking here? Watch them take Breece Hall.
It makes sense. You have all that draft capital. Why wait?
Miss playoffs 11 straight seasons.
Yikes.
They get 26 and third overall pick, second round pick, third round pick, fifth round pick. Oh boy, look at them. They're celebrating in there. They got somebody. They're all celebrating. They're like, yeah, we traded up with the New York Jets. We can bring an umbrella to a brainstorm.
We got 3 players in the first round.
Where's Fireman Ed?
Is he still a part of the team? There was a period of time when he wasn't, like, it was officially not supporting the team.
Wow, look at these guys. These are guys are typical Jet fans. January 6th, Long Island guy. I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna come out there and root for the New York Giant Jets. Let's go Jets. Remember when the
That's Debo in 20 years.
yeah, for Debo now. What are you talking about? This is Debo and like.
Oh, well, that's good.
It was like Cerruti was a Jet fan because Cerruti's like this with the Cowboys. I guarantee you right now, Cerruti's at his house tying it off watching this.
Oh yeah.
Chris DiStefano talks about Debo all the time on his podcast.
Did you become part of his whack pack?
He talks about Pat Finnegan, Finney, all those guys that he goes to the Jet games with. That's who he goes with. He goes with Debo now. Yeah. They went to Christ the King together.
Is Debo still a jinx?
Debo Probably. I haven't seen that kid in years. I haven't seen that kid in years, but I hope he's doing well.
This has been a weird draft.
Yeah, bro.
Surprisingly, it's unless these next four picks take 20 minutes each. Like,
It's been
Or-
quick.
yeah, unless these next 6 picks take 20 minutes each, this will be over with by 11 o'clock. Wait, 11:30.
Yeah, because it's
What time? It's 10 minutes to.
Well, what pick is this? 26. So you got what? 7 more picks, right?
7, yeah, including this one.
Here we go. Let's see what they're celebrating over. It's good for the Jets. 3 first-round picks.
Yeah, you got that. You got picks. You got draft capital. Might as well spend it. I can build a statue to fucking what's his name?
Jermaine Johnson.
Guy you seen it?
Edge,
Yeah.
edge rusher. That's a big move for
Oh.
them. Good for them.
Yeah, that was a good pick.
That's a nice suit. This guy in the pink with the fedora. Good. Jesus
Oh.
Christ. 6'4", 5". Look at this. People love
250.
this. Overall 80. I think
They'll
that's
be fun
60.
happy. He's a Florida State guy.
Production 75. I like how they just drafted him like fucking Madden. They rated
That's
him just
a
like
pimp.
Madden.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
Guys, look, he's got a holster on. The guy in the pink suit.
Yeah, for real, for real. All right, well, the Jets, there they go.
Yeah, no, Pun is very happy. The Jets drafted a guy from Florida State. Like, that couldn't have.
He's probably crying right now.
Pun's like, yeah, go New York, go. I live in Florida. Yeah. This guy sucks.
Now you go to more fucking FSU games.
Oh, Pun finally retired.
Yeah, Pun lives in Florida. So did Greco. They retired to Florida, but they're both in Florida.
Do they live in this like what are they, neighbors?
No, Pun lives with his family 40 minutes away. Greco lives like down the street from fucking Disney World. If you ever want to take the wife and kids down to Disney World, you make sure you hit up Greco because he's a resident. You get a discount.
For real?
Yep. And you don't got to get a hotel because he's got a nice house. You just go stay with him and drive him crazy.
Yeah.
That's it.
And he likes kids, too.
He loves kids. Yeah, he loves kids.
Greco, my bad. My kid just clogged your toilet.
Yeah, my 3-year-old. He's 6'7", fucking 280 pounds.
7 foot tall, 3-year-old.
Sorry,
I had to go poopy.
Daddy. Can I have more mac and cheese? No.
What are you feeding this kid? A lot of steak.
Plus,
Protein, not protein.
grass-fed beef. You know, only the best for.
Kobe beef steaks.
Your son's name's Angus, right? Your name's Angus, right?
Yes, sir.
Angus Crofton. That's a great name. That's a great football name
Yeah.
when he gets to the NFL.
I know.
Angus Crofton. You hear Joe? I can hear Joe Buck saying it now on Monday Night Football. Angus Crofton, son of Ken Crofton, local prison guard here in the Buffalo area.
Father was a professional wrestler. Get that.
Well, the professional wrestler of the Hate Brigade, so that's where you get. That's where he gets his charming demeanor.
All those kids ever known as hate.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you and your family. He's on the field like, dead. Oh my god. Dude, it's gonna be a proud day when you see your kid go to the NFL.
I want.
My brother's
I
kids are
want
gonna be athletic. I can already tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, all I want, like, if my kid is that good, that athletic, that good at football and all that,
Yeah.
I want him, like, do you remember when Joe Thomas got drafted by the Browns? Does anybody
think so.
remember?
No.
I vaguely like he didn't do anything like super duper like
He
flamboyant
was,
or anything.
dude. There was no
He went
party.
like
The
fishing.
NFL Network was at in his hometown,
Yeah,
but
he went like fishing or some
with
shit.
his dad.
Yeah,
It was like they just zoomed in with the camera on him on the boat with his dad.
He's like this.
He's got the phone call out fishing. He didn't give a fuck.
Takes the fish out of the water like this.
Yeah, and he ended up being like the greatest tackle of all time.
How old is your son right now? You said 19 months,
19
right?
months.
19 months. Is he doing anything like sports related? Is he like running into you,
No.
tackling you? It's
No,
like
no, no.
because Pat's oldest is 5. He's playing t-ball, and Thomas is 1, I think, a little over 1. No, yeah, 1 or 2, and he's playing soccer now. So my brother's already starting to get them into sports. He wants to get them into sports.
you see your brother being like the overbearing coach.
The two here, forget about it. That ain't happening.
No coordination.
Yeah, no, not happening. I've tried. So I want to throw a football around? No. Baseball? No. Okay. Hockey puck? To get a hockey stick? No. Okay. Shoot around a basketball? No. In the video
Wow,
games,
gotta choke
he's
somebody out.
In the video games, he talks about streaming a lot. So I told him, I was like, if you act right, I'll teach you how to stream, and I'll let you stream.
Yeah.
I'll like whatever game you want to play, and I'll let you stream the game. But he doesn't act right. He doesn't fucking listen. He's one of those kids. He misbehaves too much.
Is that your sister's oldest?
Yeah. He thinks like he knows better. That's the one thing I noticed about this generation. You better get ready for that. I don't know if your daughters are there yet, but they always think they know. They always think they know more, and you're like, what are you talking about? Like,
It's like, kid, you can barely wipe your own ass. Don't fucking.
yeah, it's like I don't know how many times I've looked at this kid. He said something to me. I go, what are you talking about? And he says to me, this was the first experience I had with him being scared of something. My sister's TV fucked up. He was watching TV in her room, and it fucked up. And he comes running downstairs, and he said, "My mom's TV has a blue screen of death." And I said, "Okay."
TV,
I
don't
said-
get that.
I said, first off, I said, where did you learn that phrase? And he said, YouTube. And I said, well, why are you so scared of a blue screen? I was like, do you know what that means? I was like, first of all, it's a computer term. It just means the computer has an error and the screen turns blue. He goes, no, the face comes up. And I said, what face? And I guess it was one of those videos where if you watch the blue screen and then like the Exorcist face pops up, or whatever, scared the shit out of you. And I said to him, I was like,
Jump scare videos.
Yeah. I said, you shouldn't be watching that video. I was like, a blue screen just means it's an error. I said, go upstairs, turn the TV off, turn it back on, it'll work, no problem. I go up there, turn the TV on, off, no problem. I said, it's just a TV, dude. But I was like, you're learning stuff from YouTube, like I don't know what YouTube is. Like, hello,
Yeah.
we were the birth of YouTube. Like we were there when you could only post 5 minutes. I was there when you could only you had to post one match in 3 parts. Right, I was there for that.
Yeah.
It was only like beheading videos and
Yeah, I was there for that shit and cat videos,
cat memes, beheading videos.
cat beheading videos, yeah, and just dumb shit.
I missed that era of YouTube.
my middle kid, we had to kick them off. They only have access to YouTube for kids now.
Oh,
So to
yeah,
say-
yeah, 'cause
Because my middle kid, she started watching stuff. They got real into Sonic the Hedgehog.
So does
oh boy,
he. Yeah, so
Yeah,
did he.
so they watch, but they started watching. Like I'm watching on the tablet the one day, and she's watching this video some asshole made of Sonic the Hedgehog killing all the other characters in his universe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What are you watching?" She's like, and I'm like, "Turn that off." She's like, "But it's Sonic." I'm like, "He's eating people. He's eating Tails."
He's watching video game streams.
Yeah.
Like I'll go up and say, "What are you watching?" And he goes, "Roblox," and it's somebody playing Roblox.
Yeah.
they're just playing Roblox himself.
Yeah, and he's like, and
Yeah,
he says their name. He says their name. Like I don't know who their video game tag is. He says, "I'm watching so and so's Roblox," And then, like, his new thing now is he walks around, he goes, bruh. Like, he's taking their, like, lingo from what they say
Yeah.
on the streams. And I'm like, don't do that. I was like, because he was doing it today. He said, bro. And I go, you say bro one more time, I'm going to throw you out the fucking window. And he just, like, looked at me. I said, shut up. I was like, how about that?
I can't judge if my kids watch streamers like Roblox stuff because
I don't
watch
mind.
that
I don't
all the time.
mind. And I said to him,
Yeah.
I was like, because I walked in there one time, he was watching, and I said, you know, if you would act right, you could, instead of watching them, you could be doing this.
Yeah.
And he's just like, well, you need a computer like, he says, you need a computer like this person. And I looked at him, I was like, yeah, I got 2 of them downstairs, dipshit. I was like,
Literally what we do.
I got 2 of them downstairs, but I was like, I know what you got to do. I was like, but you don't act right, so you don't get the stuff to do it. Jesus Christ, how long is this? Jacksonville. I'm just seeing is this like the first draft where like mad teams have had just first round picks,
Yeah.
right?
8 teams had 2 or more picks in,
Picks, yeah, it's crazy.
in this round. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're seeing a lot more teams just like trade the first round picks to try and get talent to win now.
Devin Lloyd is going to the Jacksonville Jaguars. The linebacker. Who is the new coach of the said Jacksonville Jaguars?
Doug Peterson.
Yeah, Doug Peterson.
Well, he won a Super Bowl, right?
Yeah. I think I'm not gonna lie, that when they signed Christian Kirk to that contract, that
Yeah,
put
that was a
everything
head scratcher.
else in motion. Like all these wide receiver moves and everything, all these crazy contracts are because of Christian Kirk this offseason.
The Jaguars did that?
Yeah, they signed him
Yeah,
to like
They've been teams been paying for
$70
overpaying for wide receivers.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I mean, there was 5 wide receivers taken in a row at one point, I think, or 4 or 5.
Yeah. It's
No,
there's still a couple
one
good
running
ones
back.
left.
Yeah, not one running back is selected.
It's
no.
defensive guys and wide receivers.
I don't
They're
see a
offensive
running
linemen.
back going in the first round this year.
Yeah.
Unless maybe New England or KC takes one coming up. Or somebody else trades up that could use a running back. I don't see one going in the first round this year.
Green Bay took a wide receiver, right? They were their last pick, I assume.
No, they took a linebacker.
Linebacker. Oh, wow. NFL, they take the best chicks for the girls too. Like even like the older ones, like Melissa Stark. She's been in the NFL like for decades. She's still like hot. She was hot then. She's hot now. Susie Colbert got hotter with age.
I don't care how the team's doing.
I just want to kiss you. And hug
Can I kiss you?
Let's make it. Imagine if she said yes. She was like, imagine if she was like, all right, Joe, let's do it. Let's rock.
Joe, let's make out right here, right now.
Let's have a fucking a moment on television that'll never be forgotten. And they just make out like fucking like the plane is going down.
I don't care how the team's doing. I just want to kiss you.
I mean, that'd be something she could tell her grandkids. I made out with Joe Namath on live
Made out with
TV.
Joe Namath on live television. I mean, think of this. When like Will Smith's grandkids get here, they're gonna see him smack Chris Rock and be like, "This was when Grandpa got, you know,
Your grandpa smacked the comedian.
when your grandpa cracked.
Yeah.
That's when he finally lost his mind. It was right here at this moment."
I can't wait for the Packers to fuck this pickup.
Another defensive piggy pick, you think?
Oh yeah, they're going into the season with Alan Lazard as their number 1 receiver.
Yeah. So, all right, rich boy. Let's see you take us to the playoffs with this fucking bunch.
Yeah. Yeah. That fucking what's their head? LaFleur. He's sitting there. He's in the draft room, like, all right, all the good wide receivers are gone, but you know what's still there? Running backs. They're athletic. Let's draft a bunch of them.
You passed the ball 5 yards.
Aaron Rodgers' arm's never gonna get thrown out. He's gonna play till he's 50.
We're gonna run the ball 20 times a game.
Boy, this guy had a great last year, huh? Won the championship, retired, won Man of the Year.
Whitworth.
Yeah.
Fuck him and his bald head.
I don't know. He was a lineman, right? He was an offensive lineman.
Yeah, he was good. I don't really have anything against him. I just don't like the Rams.
Not a
The
fan
Rams
of
He wasn't a career Ram. Like
He was a Bengal for a bunch of years.
yeah.
But like, my whole thing with the Rams last year is they literally found loopholes to build a goddamn LeBron
Super
James
team.
as super team.
Yeah, they
And that's the only reason they won. Like, you wheel in a defensive line with Aaron Donald and Von Miller on it.
That's sick.
and Jalen Ramsey in the
God,
backfield.
bring Eric Weddle out of nowhere to play
Yeah,
safety.
just coming out of
Jalen
retirement.
Ramsey. You got Odell Beckham
Yeah.
at wide receiver. You know what I mean? Like you look at that team and you're like, fuck you. No, you can't. Like, how do you afford this team? And now they're all gone this year. And it's like, fuck you. I hope that team never wins again.
The team ain't winning again if they're all gone.
Yeah, it's fucking trash.
Let's see who they pick.
I hope they take Nakobe Dean, the other Georgia linebacker. Fuck it. Nobody cares, Whitworth. Get to the fucking pick.
Dude, you literally took the words right out of my mouth. Like, shut the fuck up and make the pick and get off the goddamn stage.
Get that cue ball backstage, you motherfucker.
Jesus Christ, bud.
There's 4 more picks left, and he's gonna sit here and drag this out.
Oh my god.
If I was there right now, I'd be like, let's fucking go. I want to go gamble.
Oh, the tables are hot.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Dang
got 'em.
Cook, 20 minutes.
I got tickets to Celine Dion tonight.
Yeah. Britney Spears is playing at the Mirage. Let's go.
No, Brittany has been freed.
She don't do those residencies anymore in Vegas?
No, she does. No, yeah.
Hey, Ben Grimm, get the fuck off the stage.
For real. For real. He didn't even make the pick. Jesus Christ, he's just
No, he's just giving a speech.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Are you fucking kidding me right now with this shit?
They're giving him time to print the jerseys.
Wow, defensive tackle. Kenny, you called it. Devontae Wyatt.
Bro, they're fucking trash.
They're like, fuck the offense all the way up the ass.
We'll just make anybody, we make it better anyway. It doesn't matter.
You wanted all this.
Dress
You wanted all
third
this money. You wanted all this money. Fuck the offense all the way up the ass. We're drafting defense.
This is that episode of The League where Ruxin doesn't want to take the punishment for being in last place. So they start drafting all the shit players, and then he comes back, and they're like, "No, you're taking this team into the season.
Yeah.
You're that fucking good. You're that good, Aaron. You're taking this pile of shit in."
That's right, MVP. Here you go.
Do it again.
Although if you make the defense good, then the other team doesn't score as much. So I am
It's
Rodgers.
still like 4. It's because here's the thing. They don't have a good secondary, one linebacker, and the fact that they went and drafted 2 Georgia players kind of says something to you. Like, it's a situation in which you're hoping that these guys can come in day one and play and significantly increase your defense, but they're not going to. They're going to need time to get accustomed to the speed difference.
I mean, there's not that much difference between the SEC and the NFL. It's Georgia. They were playing at the highest level in the highest conference in college football.
But here's the thing. No matter what you say, like there are great SEC teams and like all-time great SEC teams, but even all-time great SEC teams would get their shit pounded in by
In
fucking
the NFL. No, I'm not saying that they're not.
So
But
I get
it's-
what you're saying. I totally agree. But there is a difference because you go in and you're playing. Because who said it? I was watching a podcast or an interview, and this guy was talking about the difference between like the SEC teams and smaller conference teams, and he's like, it's depth. It's
Yeah,
everybody.
they have 4 guys on that team, whereas that
Yeah.
guy has one of those guys.
Yeah.
The,
So
the
like,
the Patriots pick is already in.
Patriots will pick a white wide receiver.
So like a team like, let's say Miami of Ohio, they might have a great team going into a season, and like their starting 11 could be great on offense, but the backups, the guys coming in giving breathers, they're fucking garbage. Whereas Alabama's second and third string could start at a lot of other teams.
Yeah.
So, but that's it's different levels, and that's college. Whereas NFL, every guy, like most guys like that, were those starting Alabama guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like a third string fucking tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars at one point, was a fucking a first or second round pick. You know what I mean? Like good level guys. So it's like that's why it's like, yeah, there's still gaps. I know what you're saying, like Bama, Georgia, those great teams, they're fucking amazing. There's not going to be a huge gap, but there's still a gap.
It's like Bama, Georgia, LSU, and Florida. They're that upper echelon. Maybe if you want to throw Oklahoma,
Ohio State. Yeah.
Notre Dame sometimes.
I don't know why you would ever throw Notre Dame in there. Notre Dame
Gonna throw Notre Dame in there every time.
Notre Dame is the greatest fraud team of the last 50 years.
Sir, as a Catholic from the state of New York, I will not stand for this Notre Dame slander.
I used to love Notre Dame, dude, and I'll cheer for Notre Dame, but Notre Dame's that team that they find a way to like squeak themselves into a top 10 situation.
Yeah, because they're not a part of a conference. They don't have to play like.
And then they
set
go
their
to
own
a
schedule.
bowl game. They'll go into a bowl game against some SEC team and get rolled by 45 points.
Yeah,
And you're like,
they're always
oh,
going to be a playoff. They have a good season. They're going to be a playoff contender no matter what.
yeah,
And if they expand the playoff, they'll get in just because
of who they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
brand
like, it was
recognition.
like Michigan this last year.
Yeah,
I was hyped. I was like, yo, Michigan they're rolling people this year. Michigan's a solid team. And then they got butt fucked.
yeah, completely.
It happens. I knew they were gonna. But it hurts to watch. I want to know
Now with money, all the money that's coming into the sport with the NIL deals, you're gonna see like you'll see a break. It won't become like eventually the veneer of amateurism is going to go away, and they're just going to be paying these guys.
Yeah.
Like I think all the TV contracts expire in like 2030 or something like that. College football might just straight up end, and it might just be all right. Yeah, we have a whole new expansion league.
Yeah.
Or they're not a part of the.
I can't see the
university
colleges
anymore.
doing that though. They're gonna want that money. They're not gonna let that whole situation go.
Buys tickets to day 2 of the draft.
A hardcore NFL fan.
Like, who's buying the ticket to the second day? I mean, the first day, after the first 10
I
picks,
would.
I'm like, we can leave now.
Dude.
Yeah.
I saw my
If
seat
I,
pick.
if I flew my ass out to Vegas to watch the day 1, I'm staying for day 2.
Yeah, but you're in Vegas. You can just gamble. There's things to do.
I know, but I
Just
like
on
the
the
NFL more than gambling.
I like gambling. Like, well,
Oh,
I like
Cole
gambling on the
Strange.
NFL.
That's a great name.
Chattanooga.
Cole Strange from
The guy
Chattanooga.
Chattanooga.
Bulldog, quick first step, coach's favorite.
This dude went from being the best dude.
I'm
in
telling you,
Chattanooga.
Bill Belichick literally threw a dart at a fucking board. He was like, "Who do I got to pick? Give me the fucking dart." There you go.
Who?
I like that name. I like that name. Strange. Let's
Prime-
get him.
Who's
Cole
the
Strange.
biggest corn-fed motherfucker on this draft board?
He just said he was in the Air,
Strange.
with the Air Force.
He's the guard. He'll protect my fucking quarterback. Let's go, Mac
Yeah.
Jones.
Give McCorkle some help.
McCorkle.
That's his
What a-
name.
That's a great
That's Mac Jones' given name. McCorkle.
That's a Bill Belichick pick. That's why I love Bill
It
Belichick.
really is.
He just like, I'm gonna pick this guy right now. Let's go, Cole Strange. We need a
It
guard.
doesn't
We need.
even
We gotta take this. What do we need?
He's
We
not
need-
even in a D1 school. He's a
I gotta-
D2.
They didn't even. First off, they didn't even show the Patriots draft room because it's. I'm telling you, Bill Belichick is sitting in his sleeveless hoodie like this. What position do we need? Well, we could use the offensive line. All right, what's on the board? Cole Strange guard. Get him. Let's go. Let's make this done.
Bill Belichick.
I
never-
wanna go. I wanna go home. He's like this. I wanna go home.
It's like it's almost.
Belichick never has to worry about somebody else taking the player he wants because he's picking fucking randos.
Yeah. George
Screw it, I'll make it work.
Kalafis from Purdue, edge rusher. This guy, I guess, is
Wow.
very Greek, I assume. Right? Karlopoulos?
Karloftis.
Karlopoulos.
I don't know. He's white. I don't know what Karloftis is. He went to
No,
He's
Purdue.
Greek. That's got to be Greek. He looks Greek.
I love these. I love these Madden scores. Overall 86, athleticism 87.
Yeah. How do you get 86 out of 78 and 81?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure the law of averages it puts him at like a 79 and a half.
Guy's grandfather's like, I can't believe my grandson is going to the NFL. He's gonna be a fucking star, you know. I'm just
He's-
so proud.
He's going to be playing with the Patrick Mahomes.
Gonna be playing right there in Kansas City. I'm just proud. I'm just a proud papa.
That Patrick Mahomes, artificial angel.
He's such a nice boy, though. His brother, I don't know about.
Hey, what kind of dad you want to just be fishing on the water with your son when that happens? You said you don't
You
want to
think?
be sit. You don't want to be sitting in a living room celebrating with him. You want to just be sitting on the lake fishing.
No, I want just simple shit. Yeah, I don't want to be in fucking Vegas sitting backstage in this gaudy ass
If
fucking
one of my
room.
brother's kids goes to like a sport, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you right
Pretending
now.
to be his agents, right? Like that's
I'm telling you right now, Pat's fucking kids. First off, I don't know nothing about being an agent. I'm just gonna tell the kid like, listen. They say everything I told the Kenny. Whatever you need filmed, you better come here and you better pay me all the money you were gonna pay them. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm saying.
no. We're
Film
his
whatever you
agent.
need. I'll film whatever
You
you
go
need.
to the-
I'll follow you around. You'd say, this is my uncle.
Yeah.
Like, I'll follow you around. Just don't be surprised if I leverage that footage against you at some point if you try to cut me out. You said, remember this time he was making out with this girl? Well, that was a man, baby.
If your brother's kids get into football and they play defense,
I think
tell
I
them.
think my brother's kids because Marissa's dad is real tall. So
yeah,
if they somehow get because maybe it skips a generation, and if it somehow gets to my brother's kids and they get tall and athletic and they go to like basketball, football, I think they got a shot. But I think he's trying to get them into baseball because they might have a better shot at playing baseball.
yeah. But if they play football and they play defense, just tell them. If you ever run into a kid named Angus, just run the other way.
I guess yeah. You imagine
gonna
that
fuck
game?
through that.
Could you imagine that game though? Like the first day, like let's say the
Yeah, no, one of even Pat and Marissa's kids might match up with Kenny's kid.
That's what I'm saying. Let's say Pat's kid.
Their youngest kid might match up.
Let's say Pat's kid is a defensive player in the NFL, and he's a match up on the other end of your kid, and we're at the same game. Could you imagine
That'd be
that?
sick. That'd be
Yeah.
sick.
That would be awesome, dude. Just to
I'd
see
be in-
both of our your kid and my brother's kid, because I'm not having no fucking kids. You're crazy. And if I have a kid, it's going to be a girl. Which then, like, what do I do? Now I got to worry about all the dicks that this poor girl's got to dodge. Through the next fucking 40 years of her life.
Dodging dick.
Yeah, coming to my house at 16 going, Dad, I'm pregnant. I'm going, oh, Christ. Why couldn't you just do this when you were an adult? Go
Sweetie, come downstairs.
up the stairs real quick. For douche! Oh, my God. said to my mother, I was like, I'm not fucking gray. I'm not like stressed. It's because I don't have children. It's a stress, man. You see these poor kids, man.
Yo, kids are fucking stressful. I will
Yeah,
say
man,
that.
for real, dude. Like, you gotta like, it's like a human being that doesn't know anything. They're like dumb. You gotta make sure they don't kill themselves.
Yes.
I could just run out into traffic at any
That's what I'm
point. in time.
saying. Like,
You have to tell
like,
them that.
they don't know anything. You're just like, whoa, whoa, what are you doing? Like, it's just,
What'd you think was gonna happen?
yeah, like, whoa. My thing now when I say to him, I say, why, like, was that a smart move? And he goes, no. I go, then why did you do it? I don't know. I go, well, if you don't know, then you shouldn't do it. Like, it's a simple, like, if you don't know what the fucking outcome's going to be, why are you doing it? You should know, you should only do things if you know what the outcome's going to be.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
Well, he said to me today, I have a box, I'm bagging up all these figures. I have a box sitting there. I was like, what are you doing? I want to look in there. That's my box. You don't have, that's not yours. You don't look in this. There's nothing in there for you. So what are you looking in there for? I want to. I was like, let me tell you something. You can't just do things because you want to.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, there's gotta be, you gotta ask. The things don't belong to you. You can't just go up to somebody, eat their food, and be like, I wanted to. Like, it's not cool. Like, it's not a nice thing to do. You get your ass kicked. I was like, I'm just telling you, because when you're in school, if you want to do something, and you do
The
it to the
world does
wrong
not
kid.
revolve around you.
Yeah, I was like, and you do it to the wrong kid, he's gonna knock you on your ass, man.
Oh yeah. I get it.
Like, he sized me up one time. I went over there. I gave him a fucking full Nelson, right? I said like this, right? And I said, "What's up, pal?" I said, "You got a problem right now? Let's say what's going on." And he's like, "Get off me! Get off me!" I was like, "Get off you what?" I was like, "What are you gonna do?" I was like, "You don't think I know how bullies are?" I, was like, I used to live with one.
And I'm bigger than you. For now, I'm bigger than you.
I was like, I used the Kenny line too. Do something.
What
Do
you can do?
something. Do something.
Dude, my middle kid, every day when I pick her up from school or when the wife does, her teachers give her a report card to give to us every day for her behavior. Cause she's a fucking savage.
She's the wild card, I guess, out of the bunch.
Yeah, no, dude, she's gonna be a Mad Max villain.
So was the oldest one like well behaved?
Yes, very very well behaved, real teacher's pet, real smart, and like the
Okay.
middle kid, she's smart too. I'm not trying to say she's dumb. She's
No,
very-
that's the same thing with this. Like he's
Yeah.
smart. He's not dumb at all. Like he
She's
knows
clever.
things. Yeah.
and like she's like a criminal, dude. Like she'll be sitting there doing something, but she's listening to you in the background, like you don't
Exactly.
you're paying attention to her. And all of a sudden she'll say something to you, and you're like, "Why are you listening to me?"
Yeah, shut up. Like,
Yeah. Like
shut up.
you know, and then she gets angry about shit all the time, and she'll grill you and like she'll eye you up, and it's like, "What are you gonna do?"
That's what he does.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck?
Like-
what are you
Like,
dirty looking?
interrogating you.
Yeah, so I'll knock you on your ass.
Like
I can't hit you because I'm not allowed. I was allowed to hit you. Right now, the way you're looking at me, we'd have a serious problem. like if you were like the right age and I didn't know you, when you look at me like this, we'd have a problem.
Oh
we
my
would have to
God.
handle it in the streets. I
Bro.
mean, like the way you're staring at me.
Yeah, I don't know how many times, and like Laura yells at them a lot, whereas I get hands on. So
Yeah.
like she'll be eyeballing me. I'm like, "You want to do something?" She's like,
Yeah.
and she'll get real snappy and be like, "All right," I was like, "All right, let's see what you got," and
That's what I said to him.
she'll swing at me,
Yeah.
and then I'll just start beating the brakes off of her.
He ran at me, and I grabbed him. I literally flipped him upside down, I was holding him by his ankles. I said, "Now what,
Yeah.
dipshit?" I said, "Now what?" And he's like, "Get off me!" I said, "No." I started dragging his. I didn't drag his head, but I dragged his hair like I was mopping him. I was like, "Clean this floor for me, you little jerk." And then like I put him down on the couch. I was like, "Buddy," I was like, "You need to understand that like you got to control this anger. You got to control this attitude. Like it's not healthy because you're gonna do it to the wrong person." And I'm joking with you because I'm your uncle. Like you're gonna do it to the wrong person at school, and they're just
Yep.
not gonna play that shit, and they're gonna hit you, and
Oh,
then what?
clock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Just Daxon Hill, safety, Bengals. There's one more pick, boys, and then
Minnesota.
yeah.
Never thought I'd be waiting for Minnesota to make a fucking pick.
Yeah, but like it's like they got it through 4 other teams.
Yeah.
Imagine being a Vikings fan right now. You waited all night just to watch fucking Minnesota take like.
I know of
Yes.
Vikings fans. It's like that, yeah.
Yeah, he picks in. It's probably gonna be some mediocre wide receiver who's left over, or a tight end, something
What
stupid.
time? What
It's gonna
time
be a
is it in
dumb pick.
Vegas right now? What time is it here? It's 11:30. So what time is it there? 7:30.
Yeah.
No.
Pacific
3
time.
hours.
Yeah.
9:30. Should be 9:30 there.
9:30. Yeah, they're 2 hours behind.
I think they're 2 hours behind.
Ooh, 3. That might be 3.
No,
it's
three.
three.
Three is the West Coast.
I was
They are
saying,
West Coast. They're in Vegas. That's West Coast, bud.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Minnesota. My bad.
Oh no.
No, they might
3:30.
still be 2 hours behind. I don't know where the 3 hour starts.
Either 7:30 or 8:30, or 8:30 or 9:30.
Yeah,
but we have iPhones.
yeah, we
Can
have the
literally-
technology.
Right? It's like, we have an app on our phone that has a world clock.
Yeah.
It's 8 o'clock. It is 3 hours.
Is it? All right.
It is 8:32.
Chris Stefano told the story on this podcast that the Ukrainians were able to track a Russian army through AirPods. Like they didn't know. When they said that they had a bunch of Sims, they had a bunch of SIM cards, but it was the game The Sims. Yeah. Like, that's
Oh,
what that,
yeah, I
mean,
know. I
it's-
heard that. I heard
it's-
that.
it's-
Yeah.
And like fuck Vince, what's his name? Salvo Khan turns around. He goes, wait a minute. He goes, the Ukrainians were able to track the Russians with AirPods, yet I can't even get mine to connect to my phone. I was like, yeah, dude, it's crazy. If that's true, then like, what are we worried about? Let them fight it out. They're a bunch of dipshits. They're tracking each other without AirPods.
That's like the SIM cards thing is an all-time great troll move, though. That's like that's A+ level trolling. That's like when the Church of Satan, Satanism, they sent. I think it was the governor of Texas, maybe not the current governor, Greg Abbott, but like the last guy who was governor of Texas, passed. I was doing some sort of like abortion type bill or something like that, and they literally sent him rags of semen.
Wow.
It's a power move.
Yeah, it is. The second round's not tonight, right? No.
No, second round's tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay.
They do 2 and 3 tomorrow, and then
4 through 7 Saturday.
4 through 7 Saturday. They used to do this in 2 days.
Yeah, because the second round used to be in the same day.
So it was like the first 3 rounds were one day.
Because Kenny used to watch it like all night.
Yeah, no, it used to be on the date. It used to be on Saturday afternoon,
Yeah.
and I would watch it until like
I
I
think he would come in here when this room was a storage room. He would literally come in here, turn TV on, and just be in here all night because the draft was on.
Yeah. It was an all day. It was all day programming for the NFL. Wow, look at that guy in the Vikings draft party. Holy shit!
Kirk Cousins signed 1 year, $35 million contract.
They're gonna take.
What an
they're gonna
absolute
take some
fucking unit.
random safety here.
Yeah, because they need one because Xavier Woods is gone, right?
Yeah, they're gonna take some random player here.
The
Hey.
Viking Mandalorian guy. That's awesome.
I don't see that.
The Viking Mandalorian. This is the way. That's awesome.
I'm watching NFL Network.
Oh,
So you're watching ESPN?
I'm watching the ESPN version. Yes.
Yeah, I'm watching NFL.
it's on NFL.
Yeah, me too.
Is it the parties? They keep like the crowd is keeping the energy going.
Good time, yeah.
The Vikings had a guy in their fan pool literally in Mandalorian armor.
Lewis Sign, safety, Georgia.
Told you.
Sin or Sign?
Jesus Christ! I should have just bet. What they were getting.
Yeah.
Just imagine, like, you waited 3.5 hours as a Vikings fan for that.
Yeah.
Is he here? Is he there? Nope. That's the end.
Ugh.
Wow, well over 100,000 people are there. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. Anyway, on that note, that was the 32 picks of the NFL draft.
That is crazy.
Thanks for hanging out if you did. Good luck to the NFL tomorrow, because I ain't watching this shit. Peace.